Uh-oh. Fashionably late. Fashionably 15 minutes late. And I didn't do an announcement. Fuck. Um... Holy fuck. Powerful ass, you know. Bang. Can't stop yawning, bro. Actually, 1 second. Uno momento. Okay, my bad. Didn't mean to just run away. That's on me. My fault. Oh yeah, wait, I got the Odette portrait now. Oh, and the Olio show on. Yeah. I'm gonna. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go get some teleport waypoints. That's gonna be the flavor of right now. This is not a sponsored stream, but bubbly is so fire, and if you don't drink it, then it's understandable because sparkling water is not for everybody, but it is really good. Considering this VOD is going to be up for anybody to watch, I think I'm just going to have to sit here and talk like there are people in my chat for a while. And just hope that maybe someone will show up while I'm doing so I'm not embarrassing myself. Oh, wait. Can you jump in this? You don't need to.
So, what's inside? Not that I care.
Oh. The fuck? Okay, I'm not gonna pretend. Oh my gosh, I'm not even gonna pretend. This one's underneath, is it not? I need to go get this. Teleport currently disabled. Oh, yeah, because I was on a statue, right? Dude, I keep trying to fucking press the air, or not the arrow keys, I keep trying to press WASD to
Time for more
move the map. Who are these ice people? I forget. There are like 20 different races in SNEZHNAYA. It's kind of crazy. There's definitely like a better way of getting around than I am using. You? Bang. We're fucking learning. We're learning to explore.
Come on, keep up. Pick up the pace.
Oh, it's all the way up there? Do I need to place another one here? I don't know if I even needed to do that, actually. It probably would have been fine without it, but oh well. Bro, what? Or we could not and say we didn't. I'm literally just here to get this fucking... Oh, shit. Is this the whole map now? Yeah, it is. God damn. Okay, well, we'll go grab this. Since it's kind of on the way.
Take a break, pick up the pace.
There's lightning up here, bro. What the boy, what the hell, boy?
How tiresome.
Whee! Try not dying. What? Okay, well, it's all of them, but which one does Odette take? Out of curiosity. Where is she? Am I tweaking? I only got her to 20, right? There she is. No, I got her to 40. What the fuck do I know? So she needs these immortal constructs. Just deafen myself in Discord by accident. The immortal construct is this guy? Yeah. Okay, I mean, getting this teleport waypoint shouldn't be that hard. It's pretty close by. I should probably just grab this one and this one since they are literally on the way of the train. Brother. Hopefully this will go the way I want it to. Yeah, okay, perfect.
So, what's inside? Not that I care.
So wait, I need to go to Central Station, SNEZHNAYA. And I need to remember to get out.
Welcome to the...
Oh god, it keeps moving. It keeps moving. Even when you're doing this, it keeps moving. Stress. Oh, it's down. Oh shit. Yo! It's down here. I didn't think it was down here. You are excellent. Thank you, Alex. Wow. Can I teleport to it even while it's still moving? Oh my. The strat. The strat. Wait, I need out. I need to get out. I need to get out. I need to get out. Ah! Okay, we're good. That's kind of crazy. That makes... Okay. I thought that it was going to be really hard to get around and get all of these. This makes it way easier. Get up here. Get out of my way. Let me jump out again. Nope. Let me jump out again. Let me jump out again. Perfect. And yeah, we go this way. Right? Yeah, it's over here. Oh, you can only press it when you're on the ground. I see. Who is that guy? I don't want to fight you. Is that it?
So we're doing this the hard way.
Come on, on, keep up.
I will say nothing. I'm not going to say anything. I'm really glad that there's nobody here. That's all I'll say. I'm glad there's nobody here. Trumpet! Trumpets? On God? On God, there are trumpets here. Okay. So the issue with these teleport waypoints here is that they are all... kind of in the chasm. So, like, I can't get across to this one. I have to go up here. Which is fine. That would mean we have to go from here to Morepisoc. That's fine. That's fine. What? Is this even my train? This ain't even my train. This is just a train. I can just get on other trains. Yo, could you guys maybe get going so I can go to Morepisoc? Or do I have to go from Morepisoc to here? I probably have to go from Morepisoc to here, huh? I'll just go grab the teleport waypoint that's over there too. Well, I'm at it. I may as well.
Take a break.
Actually, they just see one of their fucking harbingers just floating in the sky above their city. Or town. I guess this is a town. This is pretty cool. Okay. Whee! Oh, is this to help you get up here and get this? It is. How pleasant. How nice. You know, I'm kind of realizing that for living conditions, SNEZHNAYA kind of sucks ass. Okay, so if we're leaving this way, yeah, perfect. This is exactly what I want. Let me in. I needed my train, bro. You. So we need to go from Morepisoc to Rankovazoria. And we're gonna have to get out to this one. I can travel to the other one. It's not that big of a deal. I'm on the wrong side. It's gonna be on this side. It's kind of relaxing just being on a train. Can't lie.
I like music. In fact, I've taught myself to play many different instruments. You don't believe me? Find me a piano, and I'll show you a thing or two.
Could have waited a little longer. Can you get hit by your own train? Is that a thing? I should look into that at some point. I don't know why I thought of that, but it would be kind of funny.
Come on, keep up. Pick up the pace. Take a break. Yep. How tiresome.
Guys, I don't want any. Whatever you're selling, I'm good.
Take a break. Pick up the pace.
Dude. Not what I meant to do at all. So I should probably spend resin on this. Let me do that real quick. What's the... Is this team fine? Yeah, this team's fine.
Come no right here. Emerge right now. How tiresome. Take a break.
Miss Child's sister? No, you did not. I haven't done any of that yet. I'm literally just spending resin right now. There's gotta be a faster way of doing this.
Right now. Nothing lasts forever.
There is a faster way of doing this. It's called Odette, but I don't have her built. Chalice of your blood and sorrow. Good lord. We're so edgy.
Orders given. Orders received. Right here. I think not. Heaven's will. Maybe. Take a break. Impossible.
Frost glisten. Oh, goodness.
Let's test my hypothesis. Right now. Right here. Life goes on.
This character's rotations are so silly, bro. So silly. So silly and goofy. What is it locked for? Because it has EM on it? EM crit damage? I mean, like, that's not even that good. Like, this is arguably better. Because it's got EM, ER, and crit rate. What do I know, though? You know?
Come no closer. Opening box of Adepti tricks. Right now, right here, right now. I'm always watching. Begone! I live within you. Impossible. How tiresome.
Frost. Oh, goodness me.
A spot of tea time entertainment. Go. Fast. Emerge. Right now. Right here. Come on, keep up.
Bang. Bro. Oh, I misclicked it 6 times.
Come no closer. Sacred name. Fortune. Emerge.
Dude, why does it takes so long to switch off of Chi-Chi after you use her ult?
Impossible. How tiresome.
Oh, goodness me.
What a joke. Go. Right here. Nothing lasts forever. Such good fun. Take a break.
Bro! Stop! Jesus. Just run off the edge and die. What is the other one? Stellar Glimmer reaction. All nearby party members. Okay. I'm just gonna keep doing this one because this is the new one, and I think I need to do the new one.
Orders given. Orders received. Right now. Begone. I live within you. How tiresome.
Dude,
Time entertainment.
he dies at the exact same time every single time.
Come on, keep up. Huh?
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Where's my train? There's my train. Like a I'm like a kid on Christmas, bro. Where's my train?
Welcome to the adventure.
Oh wait, I need to.
My lady.
Now I can.
Welcome to the adventure.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild, my lady. Fantastic. Fantabulous. Fantossum. Or an autistic kid. True. True. Sound like my dad. My dad's a big train guy. He's definitely got some undiagnosed something. So... This is... Yeah, okay. Alright. Let us continue. Oh, I didn't get this one! Pooh. It looks like it's kind of tough to go over there, so I'm not worried about... They have their own village?! Oh god. Oh goodness. Oh gosh. I'll worry about the rest of this shit. Like, after I'm done with the story. Imagine being one of these fucking kids, these people, just seeing one of their fucking harbingers just flying around.
Take a break.
Why did I just get lost? Why did it make the domain sound? Oh, that's why. What is with this camera? What is this camera? I mean, okay.
Ooh, it sure is cold. Here to see Odette? Perfect. Thank you.
Cinema, true.
I think I'll leave the Lelic question until after the show's over. Child said he was originally going to come with Tonya. Is there anyone here who looks like a Tonya? Mr. Chuganov's back again by the looks of it. Oh. Oh no. It looks like the show's starting in...
I feel like the lack of sound effects. Fuck. Power outage?
Hello, members of the audience. Today's performance was a very special one for us. To commemorate this occasion, we would love to take a group photo of the cast, crew, and...
All right, everyone, huddle in a little more. Now, look at the camera.
Wait, Alyosha was here too. I just realized.
Are you quite satisfied, Mr. Energy Scientist? I rather hope you don't have any other escape plans to add to my workload.
What are you talking about, Sarge? This was simply my way of inviting you to... And wasn't the performance spectacular? In the future,
It was indeed a fine performance, but I must correct you on one point.
Working hours and non-working hours are just a social construct. Human technology can never advance...
May we leave now?
Already? I mean, I was kinda hoping to soak up the atmosphere for a little longer, but... Off we go then, Sarge. Back to the land of working hours.
Oh, is this...
Has to be her.
Is this Tonya?
She's the only person. Excuse me. Are you Your brother's busy today, so I took his ticket. Don't worry about him. He's fine.
Oh, okay. Sorry for the trouble.
What's wrong? Are you sick?
No, I'm fine.
Maybe she caught a cold on the...
I haven't seen snow like this in a long, long time.
I know. It's completely white out there. You can barely...
Let's wait it out for now. You'd be lucky.
Well, look at...
Let's wait and see.
Why do you need to take it so seriously? Fate has given us this wonderful...
Come to think of it, there's a small inn not far from here. I know the route well. Shall I head over and borrow a few blankets? That way, anyone in...
Sir, there's really no need to go to all that trouble.
Hey, it's no trouble at all.
What a kind gentleman. Very good. My wife and daughter are waiting for me at home, so I shall be heading back.
So...
Don't worry about that. I made arrangements in advance. Should I not return to the Armory Palace within 3 they will escort us back. You are one of our key military personnel, so...
Operation Showtime? So, wait, I gotta say, you've really turned this into quite a moral dilemma for me.
It's snowing pretty hard out there. I think you should stay here for now.
Sure. My brother might come pick me up in a bit and...
Time to get to work. I should head backstage.
Excuse me, are you looking for someone? Ah, you're a friend of Alosha's. Sorry, but that area is currently off limits.
Bad timing again.
What happened to the gentleman who went to fetch the blankets?
He's dead.
How has he still not...
I was thinking the same thing. It's still snowing very hard.
Whatever the reason for his delay, I must say I hate nothing more than people who... well, I have to treat my employees like that on occasion, but...
Dickhead. Yo, close the door.
You seem anxious, Mr. Valeri.
It's been nearly 4 hours since I left the armory. They know how much I despise tardiness and disrupted plans.
Surely a snowstorm like this one counts as such.
Few things in this world can stop the SNEZHNAYA army, Mr. Mitya.
Why don't you go out and take a look? They might be right outside, waiting for you.
An absurd hypothesis. I have no intention of leaving your side for even a moment until I have escorted you back to the Armory Palace.
There's gonna be so much gay porn of these dudes, bro. There's gonna be so much. Oh, it's gonna be all over my feed, bro. God, fuck.
This doesn't look like an ordinary snowstorm to me.
My glasses. My glasses.
That guy who left earlier. It looked like he just vanished into thin air. Either that...
A man-eating snowstorm? Come on. Night hasn't even fallen.
Guys, it's not looking good.
Traveler, didn't know you were coming today. How come you didn't say anything? Oh, right. I assumed you were looking... Whoa, that's quite a snowstorm out there.
Is weather like this...
Yeah, snow like this. I'm sure I've seen it out in the wild before, but never in the city. Actually, I take that back. I don't think I've seen snow this bad even in the wild. This is something else.
If even Alosha thinks snow like this isn't normal...
We can't stay cooped up here forever. No need. I have plenty of experience with snowstorms. Everyone by the door. Careful not to let the snow soak into your shoes.
Heading out, my man? Be careful.
Thanks for the advice. I am planning to be careful. I just want...
Don't die.
He's back! He's back!
Did you see any soldiers patrolling?
Something about this storm isn't right. There's no one out there. I didn't see a single... This isn't your average snowstorm. I suspect it might be related to recent...
Are you serious? So all of us are trapped here now.
You want to go outside and see? I, for one, am not risking my neck.
This just turned from a minor delay into a major hassle.
We can only hope that our friend who went to fetch the blankets just ditched us and went home.
Is it really that bad? But my daughter, I won't be able to read her a bedtime story to...
Huh? Whoa! So now we're stuck here? Oh, this is on the bright side. The theater's always well stocked with supplies. At least, I assume. Fine by me.
This seems like a sensible backup plan under the circumstances.
What are you staring outside and praying for, my man?
Oh, Your Majesty the Tsaritsa, I beg you, please do not let tonight's snowstorm stop. This is a golden opportunity to spend the night under the same roof as the 2 top stars in all of SNEZHNAYA.
I think I've changed my mind. Sir, if you so much as look at us funny, you'll be seeing stars in a whole other way.
It's getting colder. We need to close the door and lock it tight.
Wait. Why am I getting... No, Mama. Why am I getting a profile on everybody? Excuse me. Someone about to get murdered in here? Are we playing fucking... playing Danganronpa again? See what is going on. Bro, where the fuck is everybody? Everybody go backstage? Guys. Whoops.
And then there's the aristocrats. Easiest of all to deal with.
I don't...
Because nothing horrifies them more than the thought of a cheap coarse rope leaving... Oh, look at that. I got myself a new listener. Hey there.
And I am Chuganov, an entrepreneur. If my...
Are you really that famous, Mr. Chuganov?
Excuse me?
Oh, I'll have to ask my rope later.
Yo, thanks, Rowan. Appreciate you, dog. Tonya.
How are you feeling, Tonya?
I'm fine. Sorry to worry you. Used to it.
Child must take great care of his sister.
You know, I actually find this whole thing stuck in a strange place thanks to a snowstorm. Having to spend the night with a bunch of interesting characters. Exactly. It's like one of those stories where an ordinary school trip turns into a magical adventure. I'm fine, really. Just gotta
Yo, I've kissed your brother before. It's crazy.
My husband has major trust issues. To him, I doubt even this snowstorm is a good enough excuse for...
That's the price of marrying into wealth. You'll get used to it. I'm not about to hello? Can I help you?
I just wanted to say hi, bro. It's not that deep.
This is highly irregular. A delay of over an...
Sarge, the day you learned to let go and just why, hello, sir. Any friend of the theater's star performers is a friend of mine. It's a
Greetings. Major Valeri, head of the... I am here to ensure Mr. Mitia's personal safety.
Mr. Traveler, I cannot help but notice that Miss Odette is stealing glances at me. I've racked my brains, but I can't think of anything I might have done to offend her. Perhaps she noticed... What? You mean I really did do something to upset her?
So, Mr. Mitia...
Yes, that's right. The higher-ups in the Fatui transferred me from the energy... Really? I can't even talk about that? Pretty sure it counts as part of my private life. All right, I won't say anything.
I don't think it's ever been this lively backstage before. Hey, have you seen Chuganov? I heard he was...
I'm with you. This could be just...
Yeah, I gotta figure out a way to coax some more intel out of him. I want...
For the Rokad, or just out of personal...
Shh. There are other people...
Yeah, don't say that word, bro.
I have to say, even though today was a rehearsal and there were some hiccups along the way, Miss Odette...
I couldn't agree more. Especially... Do you think we were coming on to...
What about you? What did you think of today's performance? Oh my, that's very flattering of you. I'll make sure to save a ticket for you when the show's performance ready.
This doesn't seem like the time or place to bring...
so unfair.
And now it looks like I've been spotted. You know Mitia too?
No, I don't. I just have a feeling that he might be dangerous.
Dangerous. But he's just a little guy.
How's it looking, Alok?
No change from this afternoon.
May I have your attention, please? We at the theater owe everyone here a duty of care. Therefore, in a few short moments, we'll give you a tour of the theater's various quarters. You can choose to sleep in the VIP room,
I'll pass on sleeping on the stage. What if the snow is stopped by tomorrow morning? The early birds in the audience...
A drama about sleeping? That could be fun. Maybe we could come up...
Not bad. Clear selling point, at least.
Anyone who doesn't wish to sleep on the stage...
I guess I'll call it a night. Though I'm sure she'll be worried that I haven't made it back yet. But as long... I wonder if she's feeling any better yet. At least she hasn't been getting any worse.
Ah, finally. Welcome back to the world of the living, lazy bones. I was about to wake you. The black mist is... Still waking up, huh? You know, the black mist. It's been chasing us from below. Come on, let's keep heading up. Onwards and upwards is the...
Here we go again.
What's going on? That black mist down there is creeping me out.
What?
The Black Mist cultists believe that being swallowed by the Black Mist leads to everlasting peace. But if you ask me...
What is happening? What the fuck is going on?
Heritage left. The only ones who refuse to give in. We have to keep going.
Mitia?
But how do you actually know that they're wrong?
Dangerous question there, Torgov. The moment your faith wavers, you start a chain reaction that ends in the collapse of your will. Put the question out of your mind. Stay strong and believe that the Black Mist means certain death.
This bitch has to jump in.
But it's not my mind, that's...
This bitch in my chat said jump in.
Can't do this anymore. I've had enough.
All this will pass eventually.
You accuse the Black Mist cultists of being liars. But you're
The cult of the Black Mist has poisoned your mind, Sobolova.
I am. I think I'll take my chance.
As much as I detest the
Then I bid you both farewell. Let me put my personal opinions aside for a moment and say fate always appears so impossibly complicated. Their fate was sealed from the instant they entertained doubt. Torgov and Cibola
I just
are
want to
gone.
know what's going here.
I never thought the day would come when even they would be swallowed by the... Yes, it looks like this happens from time to time. But it won't be long before the Black Mist... Well, we should make the most of the precious... Huh? Are you really that sleepy, Trap?
What the... like what?
What is it, Chuganov?
Is it morning already? Sounds like it's coming from next door.
Are they? They're dead. Are they dead? Did they die? Ain't no way they're dead. Oh, are they dead? Oh, they're dead. Dead, huh? This is something straight out of a body discovery scene.
Stay here. Okay.
What happened to them?
Yeah.
These two people have passed away. And the strange thing is, have I seen this moment before? Or did I have some kind of premonition?
Let me take a look.
What the fuck is going on? How did this happen?
No vital signs in either of them. The cause of death, however, remains unclear.
But just last night, they were...
Could they have had pre-existing medical conditions?
It's hard to believe that they died of natural causes. Who was the first to discover the bodies?
It was me. But these deaths have nothing to do with me, officer. Then I noticed that the door to this room was open, and it looked like there was a man and woman inside. I just went over to see what was going on.
I can corroborate this. I was doing my morning exercises near the stage.
We are, as soon as we saw the fucking group picture and we were getting the profiles of everybody, we knew this was gonna fucking happen. We knew this was gonna happen. Like, as soon as that popped up, I was like, oh, we're playing Danganronpa. Oh, okay, we're doing this again, huh? Oh. Not that I mind.
I can also
I love this
confirm that
shit.
I didn't see a single person approach that room before him.
The snowstorm was raging all night, and it's still going now. There's no way someone could have come in from outside, correct?
I mean, like, your prime suspect's Mitya because of what happened, right?
You mean an intruder? No, not possible. I slept.
Everyone, split into pairs and search the theater for anyone in high...
Nothing on your
Ajax,
end.
where the fuck are you, bro?
It's clear. We checked the basement. Also clear.
Are we certain that the theater doesn't have a back door?
No, there's nothing like that. If people were sneaking in through some... I also checked the windows. All of them are locked.
It sounds like we can safely rule out the intruder theory. If anyone came...
This can only mean one thing. It's like one of those murder mysteries you see in novels.
We can't quite jump to that conclusion just yet.
Could he be right? It's hard to imagine something like that happen. Set in a theater during a snowstorm. A murder takes place, and the killer...
Looking at who the killer targeted, and the clean... It all adds up.
What is? What if...
Both victims were wealthy, well-known local merchants. And the door was deliberately left open. Such ruthless methods. This was your doing, wasn't it? Lelik.
Lelik?
You mean Lelik is among us? And he's the killer?
Lelik. I know this code name. Member of the Rokot, anti-Project SNEZHNAYA. Always works alone. Walk me through your reasoning, Mr. Chug.
What now, huh? What now, Lelik? What more do you want from me? I already voted against... You snuck into my house the other day while I was asleep. Left a threatening letter. And I did all that you asked. But Project SNEZHNAYA cannot be so easily shit.
So he really was threatened by Lelik.
And now you're resorting to murder to threaten me. Isn't that right? I knew it. The Rokot despises the rich. The lives of the well. Show yourself! Which one of you is Lelik, Tell me!
Was this really Lelik's doing? If Odette really is Lelik, this seems out of character. I'm probably the only one here with a compelling theory about Lelik's true... What should I do?
I don't think it's likely that Lelik killed anyone. At least from the stories I've heard. He's never killed anyone before. And his name, besides, Even if Lelik did want to threaten you, why?
Vodyanitsa doesn't know that Lelik might be Odette.
Miss Vodyanitsa, why do you
Defense? Oh, no, it's just... I'm worried that we're jumping to conclusions here, so I wanted to...
Well, if you think I'm so wrong, what's your theory then, Why don't you tell us who
The case is still evolving, Mr. Chuganov. Please do not prevent others from expressing their opinions so...
Even so, there's no denying that the recent threat received by Mr. Chuganov may well be an important clue.
So there's still a good chance that Lelik is... I can't do this anymore.
Whoa, take a beat. We all know it's far too dangerous out there. Even the soldiers and whoever this Lelik is, they're surely not going to murder anyone in broad daylight.
As much as I regret having to say this, I'd like everyone to cool because as things stand, every one of us is now a suspect. Unless anyone has further information to share, let's adjourn for now. Feel free to keep searching for...
Sorry, I wasn't really ready for this to happen. Like, I was in a completely different headspace, like, going into this, and now I'm like, this is happening, and it's like, this is what we're doing, and I'm like, okay, sure. Let me put on a sweater. It's fucking cold in my room. Just 1 second. That's not my W key. Oops. Guys. Damn. Bro. What up, fellas?
You're right. That was my bad. It was a knee-jerk reaction. I didn't think it through. Luckily, no one said... Oh, phew.
Since Vodyanitsa and I were on the same page,
Whoa. Are you serious? Odette? Really? Odette? Oh god, how dumb does this make me look? Lelik has been...
Actually, it's exactly what you'd expect. Sometimes, hiding in plain...
And now that you mention it, what are we up to now? Odette's identities. She's my coworker, specifically a ballerina, and also a fatous, a member of the Rokot. Now, Lelik. It must be so exhausting. I guess since I've always known her as a member of the Fatui, it never even crossed my mind. I don't understand. If she's with the
Probably best if you ask her that in person.
Well, since you waited until now to bring this up instead of announcing it to... Yeah. Lelik may not follow orders from the Rokot leadership, but as far as I'm concerned, we need to confront her fate.
Do you think she'd really admit to being Lelik?
I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. For now... Now's her chance. Odette's it's alone. Let's go. Hey, Odette. What is it, you guys? Shh. Keep your voice down. So, Alright, fine. You don't have to. None of us believes you kill innocent people. The Traveler was the first to figure out your idea. Still, it's clear where the group consensus is heading. We're your colleagues, and we know. So, can you clue us in?
Alright. Yes, I'm Lelik. And no, I'm not the murderer. And thanks, but I don't need you to cover for me.
Huh? You're gonna reveal that you're
That's right. I'll admit I was surprised at first when Chuganov guessed that I was here. It was just but, after taking some time to assess the situation and confirm where everyone stands, I don't believe I have anything to worry about.
Are you sure? Mr. Valeri! What?
Bro.
So...
I don't know what game you're...
It's just one identity. So what if it's exposed? I made my peace with this when I chose to become but more importantly, I promise I am not the murderer. So, if anyone still insists that I did this, you'd best produce the evidence now. Otherwise, I suggest that you bite your tongue. Because if you really believe I killed 2 people without making a sound or leaving a trace, pointing fingers at me would surely only make you my next target.
Is this really the truth?
Oh, God.
That's confidence, all right.
A real no-nonsense attitude.
Are you seriously buying this? Hey!
I do have one question, Miss Odette.
If I didn't say anything, everyone would be focusing all their efforts on finding Lelik, and that is exactly what the real culprit wants. I don't want to be the scapegoat who lets the murderer...
Despite all the accusations, she made the smart choice. A remarkable display.
She thought so far ahead. Ugh, why do I always feel like I'm one step behind?
You've convinced me. Dealing with the murder case remains the top priority. Nevertheless, the group still considers you the...
I understand. You're welcome to keep an eye on me around...
Mr. Chuganov?
For my wife and daughter's sake, I'll let you all...
She doesn't give a damn. She don't care.
Good work, Lelik guard team. And Lelik, too.
Turns out Valeri knew about my exploits. So now...
Shouldn't you be facing my way if you're guarding me? At the moment, it looks...
If the true culprit is indeed still at large, as you have claimed...
Don't worry, Tonya. Once the snow stops, the officials will step in.
But... once the snow stops, won't everyone...
You're gonna miss us, huh? Well...
Really, Miss Vodyanitsa?
Aw, you're so cute, Tonya. All right, let's swear to it. I promise to give you the pass, and you promise to never cheat.
Promise.
Don't indulge her, Tonya. You don't have to swear an oath over...
You really do get carried away sometimes.
Hey, mind your own business.
I fucking love Vodyanitsa. I really, really like her.
Don't be nervous, Miss Wateramp. Everyone's here.
Excuse me? Do I look nervous?
No.
Oh. Wait, but how... Okay, plenty of people know that I'm a water imp, but still...
Primary mode of expression. I've not come across...
Well, it's just... We water imps tend to communicate our emotions to each other. The emotions we convey through song take precedence over our facial expressions.
I'm impressed, Shram. I didn't...
It's not about being cultured or not. The thing is, this mode of expression can usually only be... And yet, you're clearly human, Mr.
It's really not the big deal you're making it out to be. I think I just have a knack for it. Plus, I have a... Anyway, we spent so much time together that before I knew it...
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Still, the fact that you have...
Hey, what are you implying? You're not...
Heavens! Why would I do a thing like that?
It's getting late. We should discuss our sleeping arrangements for tonight.
I suggest that we don't sleep in separate quarters tonight.
As long as someone keeps an eye on Lelik.
Are you saying that you wish to bet your life on Miss Odette being the killer?
Nonsense. Of course not.
Then I propose the following arrangement for tonight. The Traveler, Odette, and I will form the Night Watch. We'll sleep in shifts, but...
An excellent idea. This allows us to handle the Night Watch while also keeping an eye on Lelik. Meanwhile, the rule of taking shifts in pairs resolves the other issue. Namely that we can't necessarily trust the trap. I expect that plan took you quite some time to come up with.
Actually, our field combat manual outlines a similar approach. That being said, I must clarify that I harbor no... In fact, Lelik's numerous covert operations make fine textbook...
I care less about respect and more about the fact that you just robbed me of 2/3 of my sleep tonight. I'm calling dibs on being the first to rest. Good night.
Damn.
It's almost time. We should wake Odette. Oh, not going to argue with that.
It's finally time for Odette and I to share the night. I came here to get information from her in the first...
How long are you gonna keep staring at me? Couldn't sleep. My mind's been running haywire. Plus, there's something I've been meaning. I had a hunch that you wanted a conversation, too. I just had a simple question for you, Rosaline. In her final moments, did she have any last words or anything? I see. Well, that was all. No, she was utterly ruthless in pursuing her goals. That kind of person should be hard to miss. And yet, even though I never approved of her methods, and she wasn't Oh, she told you. I guess that makes sense. I think she and Rosaline... Yes. Rosaline wasn't the kind to gossip about this sort of thing. Not that it's any huge secret to me, though. When I was a child, I had to join the Fatui for the sake of my mother and me. It was extremely grueling, and it didn't exactly come naturally to me. I was a newcomer who'd managed to make a good first impression on a harbinger. There was pressure to live up to her expectations. Every day was a struggle against the cold, pain, and fatigue. And most nights, I struggled to fall asleep. After enduring all that, I've become almost immune to the sensation of pain. Surely, any child who had to experience that would grow to hate her lot in life. So, I put an equal amount of effort into my ballet. Because in my young mind, that was the only way to defy my fate. It was my way of telling her, the Fatui's demands and your expectations of me are not what I wish for. I think she probably blamed my poor performance in training on my passion for ballet. One time, when I was secretly practicing a dance at night, she suddenly showed up. I told her, "You don't deserve to watch the dance I learned from my mother." She looked stunned. I guess she was surprised that I lashed out first, before she had the chance. But strangely enough, on that occasion, she wasn't fierce with me like she was during training. After that, she never interfered with my dancing or asked me how it was going. She never came to watch me dance again either. She was. But even now, whenever I take out this core Ignis, I can't help but think of that night. Of the look on her face, sort of. Although gift might be too kind a term. This is her flame. See, she knew the location of every piece of core Ignis. If any recipient started acting so, when news of Rosaline's death reached SNEZHNAYA, many people immediately crushed their core Ignis. It gave them a profound sense of relief, but I kept mine. With my sensitivity to pain being as dull as it is, the warmth from this core Ignis is one of the few things I can still feel clearly. I still wonder, did she really come to stop me that night? I wasn't sure, but I was scared. I guess she didn't leave anything behind. Not that I expected her to. It's fine. It's just a bit of a shame that we couldn't settle our differences. She did. Are you sure she was talking about this? No, she didn't. I didn't even... Wait. In that case... Okay. I will. Thanks for letting me know.
There's something I'm trying to figure out. I'm beginning to suspect that Paimon's mystery illness is being caused by... Paimon's very important to me, so I have to get to the bottom of this. I figured that since you're...
The ultimate goal of this energy experiment, the weapon's construction, was completed in Nodcry. Now, all that remains is to arm it with a sufficiently powerful energy.
That's what the design bureau was for, like, in its entirety. And that's why they were gathering energy from the Frost Moon.
Yes. The weapon's development and all the related experiments are overseen by Lord Piero, the Jester. I'm not sure why this experiment would be making Paimon feel unwell, though. Once we get out of here, I'll help you apply for an entry permit. And I'm hardly the organization's proudest member, as you know. You answered my question about Rosaline.
What's wrong?
You two seem to be hitting it off.
I thought you were sleeping.
Of course I was. In the military, one learns to fall asleep quick.
Even if he was awake.
Well, thank you both for keeping watch.
Sure. This is our second night here. I hope she's been sleeping while the... Why do I feel... Seriously? Never mind.
Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. All good.
Hey, what are you
Not them, bro.
Are you reaching your limit too?
How long have we been walking?
Time's lost all meaning. Ever since...
A star key? Or key star? Anyway, the person who named it was swallowed by the black mist.
Whatever it's called. Ever since we noticed it, we've been walking up and up, but it seems like no matter how far we walk...
Well, we've come this far.
What could this possibly be related to? Like, what part does this play? There's enemies in here? Say on Skibbity.
Not again! I've lost count of how many times we run into them. Be careful.
Guys, can you attack more? Like, I'm doing all the fucking... If Tonya dies... Oh, if Tonya dies... I will not be a fucking happy camper. Can this guy chill? In case. He said in case. That's his line. That's his line, Caitlin. You were wondering what it was gonna be. It's in case. In case. What's up, fellas? I don't really want to fight, no, but I don't have much of a choice. Oh, wait. It's... like Ayaka? Or is it my ultimate that does that? What was causing me to have cryo attacks there? What part of his kit does that? Because I did have cryo infusion, right? I'm not tripping. Are you guys just gonna watch me beat the fuck out of these guys, or are you gonna help me? I wonder if it has to do with elemental reactions in some way. Or maybe it's Q and then E?
Monsters ahead of us. The black mist behind us.
Yeah.
Feels like there's more.
Oh no, I think it's when we're in a Polestar field. Now that I'm seeing, it's when the Polestar field runs out that I stop dealing damage. Yep. So if I press E in here. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Neat. So there's a case to be made where Ether can literally be a DPS then.
Are you hurt, Cooley?
No.
I get you. And
Yeah. The hope that the star gives us. Otherwise, why would it always be out of reach?
we know you mean well, but you...
Thank you, friend. But enough. You're going to continue, aren't you? I admire.
It's not an illusion. We really are getting closer to the star.
Congratulations. You're the first person to make it here. I'm the star's envoy. The black mist has stopped rising. This is a good opportunity. I'll let you get some... What do you mean, leave? Congratulations on reaching the starting point. Once you are ready, we will head out... Huh? What's wrong?
What the fuck is going on, bro? What? Nah, she... Buddy needs a she dead as hell, bro. She's so dead. She's so dead, bro. Oh, hell no.
Is that...
Coolish, wake up!
I do not know what's happening either. I am so lost. I can't even form like a... Like, what could it possibly have to do with? Like, what's caused? Like, what? Like, okay, so the only thing that I can think of is that Odette has the core Ignis, right? And the core Ignis was present in that as the star or whatever the fuck.
The situation is identical to that of the two casualties yesterday.
At least there are some elements that we can rule out this time. They slept on the
Rampana.
Weren't some of us keeping watch last night?
I'm as confused as you are.
Likewise, and from what I've observed so far, both Miss Odette...
To be honest, I didn't get a wink of sleep last. I heard the Traveler and Lelic chatting, but other...
Me too. I didn't want to wake everyone up, so...
Then, what could possibly be causing this? Once was bad enough. I worked closely with Rampana and Coolish for so long. I never imagined that...
Florianitsa.
4 victims in just 2 days. I need to get to the bottom of this as soon as possible.
Still snowing?
Yes, I just checked.
So we only have ourselves to rely on.
If you ask me, this killer can clearly strike whenever they please. Lelic must be an expert in poisoning. Clearly she used some poison that can't be...
Here we go again.
Listen, I was already thinking to myself last night. Was Lelic's reason for revealing her identity? She's been playing us for fools. You get off on this, don't you?
That's a hideous thought. One that only a hideous mind like yours could dream up.
How dare you?
That's enough. Yesterday, you named Lelic as a but today's victims were just ordinary people. Not to mention that they were colleagues of Odette and...
Who knows? Maybe you don't know her as well as you think.
I fucking hate this guy.
I implore you all to ask yourselves, how many people are there really in this world that have what it takes to kill another person? Lelic is well known to be a ruthless operator.
Everything you've said so far is still just conjecture.
How can you defend her, officer? Maybe I shouldn't be so surprised. All so you can get your grubby paws on our hard-earned fortunes. Then tell us to fall in line. Don't you dare!
Sir, but you were the one who told us not to stop other people from expressing their opinions yesterday. 4 people have already died. Only yesterday I was turning against one another is the last thing we should be doing right now.
Little girl.
Even if Mr. Chuganov is a puffed up pig-headed windbag who doesn't have a clue what he's talking about, he's still one of the victims here, isn't he?
Quite. I had no intention of resorting to violence. In any case, I believe Mr. Chuganov has—
I don't think there's any need for that. What is there to discuss?
Did you have an idea, Mitya?
I've been mulling something over. All the leads we have so far concern things from outside the theater, but then there's the 2 double murder crime scenes themselves, which have given us absolutely nothing to go on whatsoever. That's highly unusual.
So what are you suggesting?
I think this could be a supernatural event. It isn't characteristic of human-on-human homicide at all.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but...
I got into scientific research because of my insatiable curiosity.
Now that you mention it, I remember when I first came to the theater.
Haunted? Yeah, I think I heard the same...
Well, this has taken an unexpected turn. A haunted theater?
Why don't we take this opportunity to look for clues again with a more open mind?
Very well. Whether it's criminals or ghosts.
Holy fuck.
I need to think very hard about...
This is getting pretty nuts.
Valeri, come take a look at this.
Some sort of nope?
It's the on-duty logbook for the he mostly used it to record any unusual incidents during a show. Yes,
This should confirm a lot of key
Yes. The number of people. Apparently, we have an extra person among us.
Are we certain that logbook is accurate? Could...
Unlikely. Coolish took his duties very seriously. Not to mention that this was a dress rehearsal, meaning smaller audience.
We no longer have our tickets with us.
Unfortunately not. The theater recycles tickets. Once people... Still...
Did an extra person just materialize?
You think it's Rosaline? Do you think it's Rosaline?
Tonya, did you find anything?
Surely this must have to have or some kind of connection to the core Ignis and her, right? And it would make sense that it's happening at the theater because that's where her and Odette had the falling out or whatever.
Not yet. Still looking. So...
This looks like... some...
Alright.
This is Vodyanitsa's diary.
Huh. This has to be...
Maybe it's a little rude for us to peek at this. It sounds like she's writing this for her parents. Because her water imp parents belong to the aristocracy, who were driven out of Snezhnaya by the Tsaritsa long ago. We're sorry. It's fine. My fault for not storing it properly. I can't... Alright,
Give me my notebook back.
Sorry, Vodyanica. I am well past the point of like I'm pulling for you when you show up. Like it's 100% happening. I fucking love her. She's so fucking funny. Oh my god, she's funny, she's cute. She's a water imp, she can sing. I fucking love her, bro. Dude, I can't with the fucking emotes in the corner, and I know who's spamming emotes in the corner of the chat. I know who's spamming emotes right now. I swear to God, I know who it is. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Fuck off.
Traveler. Since you're here.
What do you mean, who is that? Caitlin, sit back. There you go. Yeah, I was gonna say, sit back and think of a human being that would spam emotes in the chat. In the fucking chat, bro.
Alosha found it. We're both curious to hear your perspective. It appears to be an investigation report. And the
Wait, sorry, I didn't read the... Appears to be an investigation report, and the focus of the investigation was the rumors of haunting. Okay. The ley lines. What if it really is Rosaline? What if it really fucking is, and she found her way back here through the fucking ley lines as a soul? Can you fucking imagine? Bro.
An investigation report, huh? Looks quite old.
The theater manager must have hired an investigator once.
Presumably, the manager wanted to know if the supposed haunting was dangerous. Well, anyway, the bottom line is, the haunting is actually real after all. It's caused by an obstruction in the ley lines.
Ley line problems are pretty unexceptional to me by this point. It's hard to imagine what connection it...
Some of the language that appears at the very end of the report... My area of research doesn't touch on any of that, so it's complete... huh? A piece of paper just fell out from the report. It landed right by your feet.
I just got goosebumps.
How unnerving. It was death is near. But if so, how did the...
Maybe things are more complicated than we thought.
No, wait a second. If we take the report and the note at face value, they completely contradict one another. The report definitively concludes that the hauntings in the theater are harmless and cannot affect the real world. The question is, what exactly does the note mean by death? The various ways we could...
Take all this together, if Tonya dies, I'm gonna shoot myself.
If any...
Oh, I beg to differ. This sounds to me like a product of a researcher's vivid imagination.
Does it really sound that far-fetched?
Good. Okay, now that we finally... So, that's about everything we've I'll share my theory first. Based on what we've learned, if the killer had simply bought a ticket, I expect he or she either hid in the theater ahead of time, or found a way to slip.
What about the note found in the investigation report?
The killer may have simply planted it there as some sort of sick joke. I've seen my fair
So, it has nothing to do with...
This theory makes sense to me. If we have an audience member unaccounted for, chances are they didn't come here to watch the show.
Could it really be that simple?
So, in other words, all we have to do is... Then let me make one thing clear. All the theater staff...
It's true. I hear you used every trick in the book to get a hold of that ticket, too.
I most certainly did not degrade myself at...
How did he make that fucking sound?
Probably a stupid question, but I might as well ask. Did it? Guess it was...
Especially after the unprompted Lelic reveal. Once was...
I mean, wouldn't it be her?
As things stand, the audience had...
Oh, okay, so it'd be like no audience staff, the one who didn't get in with a ticket. Mitya, maybe?
Valeri came to the theater to catch Mitya.
Okay. No, it's neither of them. Who is it, you?
I don't believe any of us here knew Shram before all this. Mr. Shram, did you really...
Huh? Me?
It's not that you stand out as suspicious. More that everyone...
Okay. Well, we spent the best part of 2 days together now. So I'm sure you can all...
Yeah, I have no doubt that you're a good person. But the although, actually, what was it you said last night? Last time I checked, there were barely any of us remaining in SNEZHNAYA. And I suppose it's...
Good grief. Are you blushing? Pull yourself together, man. Stop...
Hey! Revolting is a little strong. I was just the bodyguard hired by our family. But the stars must have aligned, because sparks began to fly between me and...
We don't need details. Just get to the point.
Okay. I'm just a little hesitant, even with me to protect her. If word gets out that she's dating...
Really? Wait, no.
Huh? Shrek.
Why is everyone...
Delicate times? Factions?
Yes?
If I'm not mistaken, the last significant civil war in SNEZHNAYA history was over 400 years ago, when Her Majesty the Tsaritsa...
What do you mean, 400 years ago?
What's going on here?
All right, Mr. Mitya, you win this round. As far-fetched as it is, it appears that...
I'm just as amazed as you are. I didn't even believe it myself.
Is someone going to explain what's going on?
From the look on your face, you figured it out too, haven't you, Travel?
Seems to have been an extra person at the scene.
That seems to be the case. Shram's the extra person, but there's no... The theater's ley lines have been modified to block souls within its grounds from returning to them. Some souls can even wander. Mr. Shram's statement proved, and according to the investigation report on the theater hauntings, Mr. Shram is... For some unknown reason, the soul that has been wandered... Yeah, that must be the immediate reason why the ticket... The contents of the investigation report have been verified. There are indeed death is near. That must mean that there's a dead person in...
Yeah, the logic is clear now. The investigation... Mr. Shram must be one such soul who died in the theater a long time ago. In which case, that also... So when the note said death is near, it must have been referred...
Someone who died.
In short, there's a dead person among us. The extra...
You mean I'm a ghost? No. Don't make jokes like that, my man. But even if I was dead, I know for a fact I didn't...
Yeah, even if all that's true...
Then what if the ley lines have a powerful ability to attract and devour souls? Let's say that the ley lines are like a black hole, constantly seeking to engulf.
Huh. Why does this analogy sound so
The Black
familiar?
What
Mist.
happens when the black hole can't achieve its goal? I'm only speculating here, but what if it ended up swallowing innocent souls by mistake?
That could explain why we weren't able to determine a cause of death.
It does seem to explain a lot of the things we couldn't make sense.
Except there's no concrete evidence. Still, it seems like the best.
Alright, so how could Shram not know that he's.
On the contrary, it's perfectly normal for a soul to wander the theater for centuries without question.
You know what, Mr. Brainiac? I think you might. I'm trying to remember and. I was the one who didn't want to remember my own death.
Well, I'm sure those are.
My lady and I snuck out to go on a date one day. We bought tickets for the theater. All of a sudden, a group of people burst into the theater, shouting for all the water imps to get out. Performers and audience members included. It was clear the conflict between humans and Fae had reached a boiling point. This time, I thought I could pull one over on them. So I took off my jacket, draped it over my lady, and tried to sneak out amid the chaos. But I got caught. But I was going to do whatever it took to buy our chance to escape. No matter how many people stood in my way. I had to. Both as their bodyguard. And out of love.
It's all right, friend. You can stop there if you want.
It's just... Even now, I'm still struggling to accept the truth. I'm... sorry, everyone. If I'd known I was a dead man walking, I wouldn't have dragged you down with me.
But, Mr. Shroom...
No. I refuse to be a burden. I know what I have to do. I guess it's high time I got a breath of fresh air. Out there, I mean. I'll leave this place.
Mr. Shram, I'm sure we can figure out it.
My good sir. We both know I'm not supposed to be here. I should have accepted my death long ago. One way or another, this has to end. Unless you're saying this goes against another one of your military principles.
No, I'm speaking on a personal level this time.
Let it go, man. Oh, wait.
Ozarova. Oh, Auntie Ozarova. That's what we all called.
I'm so glad as long as she went on to be happy. That's all that matters. Besides, there's no need to see me off, my friends. I've enjoyed our time together over these past few days. Perhaps we'll meet again in the next life.
Take care, my man.
I knew Mr. Shram was already dead.
Death is cruel, no matter how we might try to make sense of it.
So, was the conflict between Fae and humans really that bad? Even the historical records about that. All people know is that the Tsaritsa founded the Fatui, drove out most of the Fae aristocracy without explanation.
It seems to me like the Tsaritsa chose to make herself the enemy. She downplayed the conflict. That's also why, despite how brutal the conflict was at the time, there hasn't been much lingering.
So, the Tsaritsa banished the Fae to protect the Fae living in...
Maybe it's not quite as bad as it sounds. I don't think Her Majesty is too concerned.
All this time, I had no idea.
All right. If Mitia's theory is correct...
Ugh, if only this blasted...
Well, the information he revealed...
Looks like now we can just... I still can't believe Shram turned out to be a ghost who'd been...
Knock knock.
Hello, fine shit.
Huh?
Knock knock.
You know the door isn't closed.
Think of it as a signal then. When I'm entering someone else's room and I knock, I'm here as Odette. If I d- Thanks.
So, why did you come?
Vodyanitsa said you knew about my secret but when everyone was discussing who Lelik could be, you were worried that revealing what you knew. Yes, I'm extremely grateful for that.
It's nothing. I mean, you didn't hold what happened with Senora against me.
Actually, there's something else as well. So I thought I'd come and ask you for advice. It's about Mitya. Before all of this, the last time I saw him, he was dead.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. So much of it just clicked in my head. I swear to God, I swear to God, this has to have something to do with Renova. It has to, right? Because of the mark on his hand, but we don't see it. It was just the leaks.
As I'm sure you know, my goal as Lelik was
Brother.
to stop Project. Well, when I found out the tech lead for the experiment behind projects, I often saw him around the theater. But I soon concluded that making my move there would risk, so I decided to infiltrate the Armory Palace and go directly to his lab. Well, I suppose there was a bit of luck involved, but when I finally made it to his lab, Mitya seemed to be... I checked his breathing and his pulse. I thought maybe another anti-Project Stuja activist had beaten me to it, and chose...
That's why you were so on guard around Mitya that first night here.
Yes. When I saw him sitting in the audience during the performance, I could barely contain the shock. To me, it was a miracle. Somehow, he'd come back from the dead. But then, the murder started, that is, until Mitya himself said there must be a...
And yet, you thought that bringing it up right away would single Mitya out.
Exactly. Besides, we soon figured out that Mr. Schramm was a ghost.
But now, it seems like there's another candidate. I understand why you kept it to yourself. There was so much information being thrown around.
So, what do you think we should do?
Let me confirm one thing first.
Around a week ago, sometime in the afternoon.
A week ago? That's earlier than I thought. I saw him just a few days ago at a restaurant. He seemed completely normal to me.
So he was definitely alive on that day.
Here's a thought. The reason we even suspected a dead person could be among us, but Mitya's death happened inside the Armory Palace. The ley lines of...
You're right. I guess he doesn't fit the profile of the person we...
I think the chances of it being him are very low. Surely...
Unless what?
Unless he really did come back from the dead.
You're right.
Huh, what's this? A private meet and greet? Where do I line up?
Hey, man. Hey, so... Are you dead, bro? Did you kick the bucket, bro? Just... I know it's a very forward question to ask, but did you die? Did you stop, like, with your heart not beating anymore? Did that happen at some point? You know, I'm just curious. I just thought it was a good thing that I could ask you. You know, we haven't really broken the ice, and how better to break the ice than to ask if you died? You know what I mean? Like, it's just something that everybody asks. It's also something that happens to everybody, right? Everybody just dies and then keeps existing. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's not what's going on here.
Well, I was just making the rounds. Thought I'd try to lighten the mood.
So, like, what could possibly have happened if he did die and he did come back? He's a Fae. You have to think of that. He is a Fae. Fae history. Hyperborea. The angels. Bro, like, I don't know. I don't know enough, bro. I need to know more. Throw the twink outside. I don't know if that's gonna solve our problems. If we go to sleep, someone's going to die. Someone's going to die. Someone's gonna die.
I almost hope it is. Her Majesty the...
Do you think people still feel the cold after they die?
Death itself is cold, isn't it?
Well, I hope he has a safe journey. I'm going to thinking back on it once we get out of here.
Are you okay?
Look who's Mr. Nice Guy all of a sudden.
Yeah, without Tonya, who...
I told you already,
Bunch of rascals. Little girl?
No need to thank me.
I've been too embarrassed to admit it, but so kind to everyone. But never lets her old man, especially when she was little. All right, easy now.
I don't know.
Are you taking anything for it?
Yeah. I'll be fine once I see my
I see. That's good to hear then.
We should probably discuss arrangements for tonight, now that the deceased has left our midst. However, out of an abundance...
shouldn't we take...
No need. I managed to get a nap in earlier, so I have...
If we go into this fucking dream...
What a long day.
And I see Tonya,
This whole situation turned
I'm
out
going
be
to
way more
get up and
complicated
leave
than
my
I
setup and
expected.
take an angry piss, because I have to piss really bad right now.
But Valeri's right. I should just try to...
I swear to God, if I see Tonya, I am getting up from my chair and going to take an angry piss.
He's awake! Get over here, you big...
If you must call me something, call me Mr. Door. The Black Mist is coming. You need to go.
Call me Mr. Door. Call me Mr. Door. Say my name, baby. Oh, Mr. Door. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm fucking crying. Oh my god, bro. Oh, fuck. Oh. Call me Mr. Door. Oh, fuck.
Are you all right? Can you walk? We just got attacked. He just seemed to come out of nowhere.
Oh, Kermagony. This is a very important question. I need you to tell me what kind. This will greatly alter. This will greatly alter my opinion of you.
Curses! The Black Mist is... We need to keep going.
Chuganov's dead, by the way. Chuganov's hella dead.
I don't believe I've ever seen you around here before. Why is that?
There's no need to try to get to know me.
Mr. Door, get rid of them!
I can just push these ones off.
Oh, well, anyway, we're lucky to have you here. Thanks for saving us earlier.
No need to thank me. This is where my duty lies.
Not playable. He's just helping every once in a while.
So we're doing this the hard way.
Taste my fists.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Can you get down? I'm gonna say it. Smash. Smash.
Mr. Door. If I had your muscles, I'd do the same.
Smash. Smash.
Are none of these doors the one you're looking for?
No, he is Mr. Door. He would know which door to go through. We're talking about Mr. fucking Door here. Fucking Mr. Door. I can't, bro. Ma'am, for free? She's also turned on by Mr. Door.
Wait, look! There's more monsters down there. No, no! They're gaining up. Mr. Door, what are you doing?
Found it. This is my door.
What?
I am a door. This is where my duty lies.
No! You saved us.
You must keep going. A door can only keep things out for so long.
But, oh, you're right. The black mist isn't moving anymore. Looks like both the monsters and Mr. Surely I wasn't so scared out of my mind that I... Oh, okay, good. Getting sleepy?
Surely he's not gonna die. There's no way.
What time is it? I guess everyone's still asleep? These past 2 days... Larry?
There's no way. 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 There's absolutely no way.
Wake up. Everyone needs...
I thought this motherfucker was gonna be playable. You're telling me he's dead? You're telling me he's dead? You know, of anyone I expected not to die. You think they're all alive? I wouldn't be surprised.
Just like the last 2 nights. No clear cause of death. I've been a real thorn in your side, haven't I, Mr. But for me, life will be all the duller.
How's Tonya?
I just checked on her, and it doesn't seem like anything serious. She's just exhausted from the past couple of days.
I have had a theory that they're inside, like, not inside of the ley lines, but this is taking place in like some alternate fucking, I don't know, the storm outside is what's confusing me. Like that's a part of the puzzle we're still missing. Like, why the fuck is the storm happening?
That means Valeri was the...
If Valeri was awake and keeping watch, it would have been impossible to kill...
This is so frustrating. Why has no...
Actually, one thing has changed. There's only one victim this...
No, sorry. No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant to click. Yes, that's what I meant to
After
click.
the deceased Shram, it's a reasonable The number of people who die each night is equivalent to the number of dead among us.
Exactly. We identified Mr. Shram. By that logic, there must be one more dead person left among us.
Another one? But there was only...
Having an extra person was definitely a cause for alarm. But being one person short isn't nearly as unusual. Someone could have left in the middle.
One more dead person among us. If Mitya's theory is right, then what Odette... It's just, at the time, we had no reason to think there was... If only we'd taken it more...
I'm sorry. This is my fault.
I'm partly to blame as well. I was too quick to dismiss Odette's concerns.
What is this about? What have you two been getting up to behind my back?
Sex. And a lot of it.
Sounds like there's some big news you've been... I'm the dead person? Wow. That's certainly news to me.
Odette and I talked about it yesterday, but...
Yeah, I don't blame you. If I'd been there... Let me just try and verify this. I just scoured but I honestly have no recollection of dying.
Having seen Mr. Mitya a few days ago myself, I also find it hard...
Well, if it isn't Mitya.
If you don't mind me asking, Traveler, I believe you mentioned that you know Tonya's brother.
No, never. Wait, are you saying...
Now, just 1 minute. I know where this is going. You're in the hot seat, and all of a sudden...
Trying to pick a fight, Mr. Chuganov? Whenever you open your mouth, all you do is attack people, and I've had enough of it. If you don't...
You little brat!
Did Mitya ask about Tonya because he suspects her? I suppose I only identified her by age.
I'm just saying. You're going around casting suspicion on people for no... I can vouch for her, if nothing else. I've seen her before.
Oh, really? You're telling the truth?
Since being here, I don't think I ever mentioned she was Child's sister specifically. Does Chuganov actually know her?
If Chuganov can vouch for her, then it can't be Tonya either. Miss Odette, could you go over that afternoon with...
No problem.
No matter how hard I try... Miss Vojanitsa, during our last meal together, I told...
Oh, yeah.
Right. And even though I don't remember dying that day, some of my memories from that afternoon...
Are you suggesting you're missing the memory of your...
Of course. How am I only just realizing this? Humans aren't necessarily...
You mean being silently assassinated? Or...
The researcher's amnesia. I must thank you, Odette. I think your perspective just helped me reach a breakthrough on a series of issues that have been troubling me. All right. It's decided then.
Oh, leave! Hey, wait a minute!
Come on, kid. Aren't you gonna fight for your...
I have other reasons beyond what's been discussed. In fact, thinking back, I remember during Miss Odette's performance, while I was sitting in the audience stalls, a brilliant new idea for my research. I can't remember it now at all, and I didn't take any notes.
No. Hold on. I see where you're going with this. There's a glaringly obvious flaw in that
I believe Miss Odette's account. All it would take is for the... increases the likelihood of me being the deceased, does it not?
But...
There's no evidence to suggest that anyone other than me is a candidate for the deceased. Please relax, everyone. I don't think things are as bad as they may seem. If I really am, if, on the other hand, I'm still alive right now, well, apparently...
Mitya's right. This is the only thing we can try right now.
What is a scientist if not someone who gambles on experiment after experiment with this snowstorm, the ley line phenomenon, ghosts of the dead, and my amnesia? We've been paralyzed by not knowing and powerless to do anything about it. But if I do get resurrected, you can be sure that I'll come back with the truth of all this. Just you wait.
Bruva, what the fuck?
Poor Mr. Mitya. Maybe it's a good thing that you weren't there to...
I hate goodbyes.
Maybe it's the realization that, come to think of it, the main reason we're still alive right now, you could take it a step further and say that the same is true outside, too. Who can never be 100% if I make it out of here, I'm going to...
Without regrets. I feel like a strange sense of anxiety has been quietly...
Are you okay? If something's bugging you, let's talk about it.
I have a travel companion named Paimon. Alosha and Odette...
You're worried about her, aren't you?
To be honest, I used to feel like I was just a spectator in this world, watching everything that happens from the sidelines.
Descender?
But with Paimon by my side, over time, I slowly felt my connection to this world. She loves eating, sleeping, and having fun, but she's also a great guy. Over the last few days that we've been apart, I've often caught myself wondering, what would Paimon say if she were here right now? But by the time I snap out of it, the conversation has already moved on. I'm trying to overcome this sense of detachment, but I really miss Paimon.
I bet she misses you when you're not there as well. Maybe you're her entire world too.
I don't know if this will make you feel any better, but back when the water imps left Snezhnagrad in droves, I could be surrounded by people all smiling and having fun. Later on, I started to think, maybe accepting the fact that our loved ones won't always be with us. All we can do is cherish their companionship from moment to moment. So, once we get out of here, you better hurry back to our side as fast as you can.
Thank you. That's exactly what I needed to hear.
But Vodyanitsa, if you hate goodbyes too...
That's just the choice I made. I used to regret it, but I don't anymore. Like I said before, singing is a water imp's primary mode of expression. Our songs have echoed through this theater for hundreds of years. Each one a story pieced together through moments of joy, but does a story exist without someone to read it? So I made the choice to stay. That way, there would still be someone left to sing these songs.
Could you teach me how to understand your people's songs sometime?
A fan after my own heart.
Okay, I'll do my best. I've never heard that one before. I feel like I can hear...
Color me impressed, Tonya. You're a keen listener. Most people can only tell if a song is happy or sad. I didn't think you'd be able to pick up...
So...
I've actually never performed this song in the theater before, because it has more of a ceremonial purpose for our people. It means something like, may those we have lost watch over us, and follow this song back home in the night, so that we might...
No wonder I could hear that sense of longing. You sing it for loved ones who have passed away.
It's getting late, Tonya, and you're not well. We should all turn in early. I suppose there's no reason to keep watch tonight.
Okay, but, before I go to bed, could you sing that song a couple
It's just a lament. It's just a lament. She's gonna die. That or she is already dead. And Mitya was right.
Of course. Anything for my number...
She's getting death flagged out the ass.
Once I get out of here, I definitely don't plan on ever coming back. But I guess that means I'll never get to hear Vodyanitsa sing again. Before I fall asleep, I should cherish this moment of companionship while it lasts. Where am I? It's so dark in here.
This is different.
Huh? What was that noise?
Return, O spirits. Fulfill your oath of protection.
I'm alive?
No time for questions. Quick, over here. Turn on the switch. We need to bring back the light. All right, we're safe. The spirit just now is called Nightbreak. Sort of. I know it's hard, but you can't let this place... Yep. Luckily, I was here to resurrect you.
A bit more than a bummer, I'd say.
Sure I do.
I'm your guardian spirit after all. I specialize in soul recall.
Thanks. It's nice to meet you too.
I'm so fucking confused. I'm so confused. What is happening? What is fucking going on? Oh, yo! What are you guys what mind fuckery are we doing here? What is going on?
Alright, there's no time to waste. The black mist is already catching up. We need to avoid it at night prayer at all costs. We need to reach the next switch before the place gets too dark. If we bring the light back, night prayer won't be able to get to us. Sweet, sweet light! It's back! Now that's a sight for soul. Shh! It's night prayer. We need to move quick, but don't let her notice you. Look out!
Gold. Tonya, please.
The next switch is over there.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. How could you? Wait, what? Or you want me to go down here? What the fuck is going on here? I'm so beyond confused at this point. Anything that was conventionally like in my brain as like a possibility as to what could be going on is so far gone at this point that like I'm completely at the whims of the game. And you know what? That's a good thing. I don't think I'll go in there. I think I'll go on top.
The switch is just up ahead. Hurry! It's too dark. We're not gonna... Traveler! I won't let you die like this.
Even though it's not permanent, dying is definitely not a pleasant experience.
Great.
Yeah.
Time for you to get out of here.
What about you?
I can't. I've already been used up.
So Vodyanitsa, that was a lament for Vodyanitsa, not for Tonya. But I think the fact that we're seeing Tonya as the one killing killing in here means that she is the problem. Somehow, some way. I don't know how.
A guardian spirit's skills are... I might not look any different. I can go no further. The black mist...
Why didn't you tell me...
Because it wouldn't have changed anything.
But...
Go. Now.
Brother. It's her chronic cancer, yeah.
Well, I guess there's no need to inspect the body.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
Take a long, hard look at your... I suspected you on day one, Lelik, and now look where we are. By some strange coincidence. And you, little hunter, ever so content with staying on the side...
Now you're just lashing out indiscriminately. That's either a sign of anxiety. Where was all this passion and bravado before?
Is that a threat? Fine, bring it on. You think I'm afraid to die after all this?
After all the trauma of the past few... Valeri and Metia aren't here anymore. But first, I need to think this through. Considering... Of those who remain, the only person we've never met before is Tonya. People are easily misled by first impressions. Now that I think about it, but Mr. Chuganov vouched for Tonya's identity yesterday. Tonya, how...
Who, sir?
Your brother Ajax must have mentioned me in his letters home, right?
No. And my
Bingo.
Chuganov. Looks like it's your turn to do some explaining.
I knew you were behind this, Chuganov. Everything about you is fake. Down to the wife and daughter you're always talking about. That night, when I infiltrated your place as Lelik, I noticed you were home alone. Didn't think much of it at the time. Just thought
Bro, has that been his daughter the whole fucking time? There's no way. Surely not, right? Surely that's not his daughter that he's been talking about this whole time. Surely they're not. She's dead, and he's been. Sorry, brain is running at 1,000 miles a minute right now.
But thinking back on it now, that doesn't seem very like.
Even that was a lie? But why would
Okay,
he lie
maybe
about
not.
having
I'm already wrong. Okay.
I think the reason I'm always coughing is because I got sick with frostbite. It's not a very common illness. It's partly genetic and partly caused by the cold climate. But after a while, I felt myself growing weaker and weaker. So one day, I told my brother that I wanted him to take me outside for once. He agreed. We got to the theater, bought tickets, and went inside.
Oh.
When I woke up, I couldn't find my brother anywhere, but there's no way he'd leave me behind. So I decided to stay here. Tonya, it sounds like... Yeah, I know. I understand. After all of that, it turns out I can't blame my brother after all. I'm sorry, everyone. I realized this much too late.
Your name probably isn't even Tonya, is it?
Well, when I was little, my brother and I read a storybook when we escaped from the hospital. So when you first approached me and said my brother had sent you, I thought he must have chosen a fake name that only the two of us would know. Because he was afraid of getting caught. At least your memory of death is... Now it's your turn, Chuganov. Talk to...
You're right. I was, and yes, the truth of the matter is, I lost them a long time ago. I just refused to accept reality. My daughter's name was Iskra. And before you ask, yes, Iskra, as in, she also died from the snow cough. She was just 6 years old. After Iskra passed, my wife couldn't bear to face those memories either. One day when I came home from work and saw the empty room, I soon discovered that this was the only thing that made me feel any better. So...
Nothing more than a pathetic means of escapism, I know. But at least it's not a crime. So explain your false testimony that...
The night before last, when I was chatting with Tonya, she mentioned, combined with her various symptoms, the snow cough used to be an incurable illness. But the year after my daughter passed away, the gesture of the fatu... It turned out that all previous treatments were completely ineffective. That was the final straw for me. I just couldn't take it anymore. So, more than anyone, I know full well that poor Miss Tonya, therefore, had to have been from an era when snow cough was still a terminal illness.
So, you projected your daughter onto her? Even though you knew...
That doesn't make any sense. You knew she was already dead. What did you hope to achieve?
I just don't believe in your crackpot theories. How can you just declare a living person dead and throw them out into that snowstorm? Nitia's gone. My good buddy Shram's gone. The others I can make my peace with. But little Miss Tonya, here she is, standing right in front of us. I just want her to live. Once this snowstorm is over, I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you cast her out into the snows. Not again! Not this time! Not when the cure is right within our grasp!
Mr. Chuganov, stop. I can't let you do this.
Tonya.
By the sounds of it, you've known I was dead since the night before last. I really liked Mr. Valeri, Mr. Mitya, and Miss Vodyanitsa. And now they're all dead because of me. I'm not happy about that. The reality is, you've been trying to fight your own demons through—
No! Listen to me. I want to save you.
Well, at this point, I'm quite sure that I'm dead. I don't need to be saved. The time I got to spend with all of you is more than enough for me, despite all the bad things that kept happening. I got to meet so many interesting people, and spend so much since the day I escaped that hospital until now. This has been an adventure I never even dared to dream of.
That's why she was so excited to get trapped with everybody here, or for this to happen. Because she never ever experienced something like it.
I'm very fond of you all. If it were only possible, I'd trade my soul to bring back the ones who died. And that's why I'm not fond of you at all, Mr. Chuganov. It's them that you owe an apology to, sir. Not me. Well then, I suppose this is it. It's time for my adventure to end.
You're leaving already? It's still early. Don't you want to stay a little longer?
No, thank you. Oh, and by the way, my name is Patashka. It was nice meeting you all. Feels strange that we're only being properly introduced now that it's time to say goodbye.
Tashka.
What are you doing, Chuganov? Are you crazy?
Let me leave. I can't keep lying to myself anymore.
In your dreams. Don't think you're getting off that easy when you had a hand in the death. The Fatui have honed quite an array of enhanced interrogation techniques since they were founded. Once we're out of here, Lelik will personally give you a taste of every last one.
Can you use the techniques on me? Fuck.
I think we should leave. I doubt this snowstorm is ever going to stop. For all we know, this storm might have destroyed all of Snezhnaya by now.
Wait, we finally solved the mystery of the haunted theater.
Fair enough. I don't particularly feel like dying in Chuganov's company anyway.
And yet you won't let me die first.
Hey, Chuganov, on a serious note, if we do make it out of here...
Is this really the time to be discussing my factory? All right, fine. I'll shut it down. Doesn't matter to me anymore.
Am I hearing things?
Hello?
There it is again. But I don't understand.
Should we open the...
Is this it? If the last few days are anything to go by, whatever lies beyond that door at this moment, it could be something
Shut up and go to the door. Shut up and go to the door. What the fuck is going on? I have to piss so badly. But I can't wait to find out what's going on. I have to pee so bad. I've had to pee for a while. I knew it. I knew it was going to be him. I knew it was going to be him. I knew it was going to be him. Yo.
Hey, everyone. I'm back.
How are you doing?
Much better, thanks. Whew. It is so good to have you guys here. Let me see. Tonya and Vodyanitsa died last night. And then you discovered that Tonya was the other dead person. Am I right?
I'm gonna go pee now. 1 second.
Oh God, boys. What is fucking going on? What is going on?
Tonya, Pitashka.
First, tell us how you made it back here, given the conditions out.
You're right. The thing that got me back safely was a song. I heard someone singing. After walking into the snowstorm, my mind grew hazy. I don't know how long I walked through the storm before my mind completely slipped away. Then, suddenly, I heard the sound of singing. The voice instantly brought me back to my senses, and I regained consciousness. So I followed the voice, searching for the source of the singing. I searched and searched, until finally, just a few...
I've actually never performed this song in the theater before, because it means something like, may those we have...
That must have been Vodyanitsa's Requiem.
That song is meant to guide the souls of the dead.
Huh. No kidding. When I first stepped out of the theater, I was still quite lucid. I remember the outside world being completely different than what I'd expected. It was like... this was a world where I don't know how else to describe it, except to say that it just didn't seem like the real world. And as for the Requiem, if I was guided here by Vodyanitsa's song, it can only mean, but I didn't experience a clear moment of death while I was out there.
You don't seem any different to me either. In fact, this is something I've been wondering about for a while. Both Shram and Pitashka were clearly deceased, and yet their soul...
This raises a truly terrible thought.
We're all dead?
Is that Mitya's soul was summoned back by the Requiem, confirming that he is indeed already dead. Of course, if even the long deceased like then maybe we've all been dead from the very start. And all of us are now souls wandering the theater.
Renova.
Yes.
It's Renova's eye.
I think that this...
What did you say?
You heard me. We died in the theater. All of us did. But due to an obstruction in the theater's ley lines, our souls are trapped here. It's ironic, really. All that time, we were working so hard to figure out who the deceased among us were. Do you remember that note, "Death is near"? Seems like we Death was nearer than we wanted to think all along. The note simply meant that all of us were already dead.
So all our attempts to survive...
Hard to say. At the very least, we hoped 2 lost souls find clarity and go to where they belong. The presence of those 2 is probably what caused our souls to be drawn in by the ley lines. In which case, the deaths we've awoken to over the past few days were just souls returning to the ley lines for good.
If what you're saying is true, no wonder. This afternoon, when I was...
That's further proof that those aren't physical bodies at all.
Am I really dead? No, that's impossible. This cannot be how it all ends.
I still find it hard to believe that all of us are dead. How exactly did...
Not even knowing how we died is preposterous.
Exactly. It's hard to rest in peace when you don't even know how you died. It gave me lots to think about as I strode out into the snowstorm. I racked my brains trying to remember the cause of my death. The exact moment I died. Wait. Hold on. Right before I lost consciousness, I think I saw some... I can't remember.
Mitya, your hand.
Huh? You're right. There's blood on the fingertips of my right hand. Looks like it's already dried. When did that happen? What the... I guess... this was what I saw. I must have desperately drawn it in my own blood right before losing consciousness. What's wrong? Do you recognize the symbol?
Sure do.
It's... Renova. The ruler of death.
Huh?
Alosha, do you still remember that SNEZHNAYA? It was about the Grim Reaper. When someone's about to die, and as soon as you recognize his face, your life is over.
I heard a similar tale when I was little. You think the Grim Reaper in this story referred...
That's right. In which case, death is near, could also mean that the Grim Reaper is here disguised in a familiar form.
Death, the deceased, and the Grim Reaper? When I first saw this note, I thought it contradicted the investigation report. But now it seems like that was the whole intention.
So the Grim Reaper deliberately misled us. Then we started suspecting each other and searched.
By that logic, the one person most likely to be the Grim Reaper incarnate.
Like, I don't know. Not Mitya, right? Couldn't be. Him?
Identifying the Grim Reaper.
Okay, not him. Mitya then?
Identifying
No.
the Grim.
Who? Wait, okay, but these two decisions make no... Really?
No doubt about it. It's Alosha.
How?
Looking back at how everyone has acted over the past few days. Is it you, Alosha? You were the first to discover the investigation report, and you had—
So? Surely you can't suspect me based on that alone. What if someone else found the investigation report first? Slipped the note inside?
There's no denying it. The note could easily—
That's not all. I've also noticed that although on the surface, Valeri, Mitya, and looking back now, even though you didn't say much, you were always subtly guiding everyone from the sidelines.
What do you mean?
You were the one who emphasized how dangerous it was outside and insisted we all stay here. It was also you who suggested that we all sleep in the same place, and earlier today, you tried to convince Patashka to stay. I don't understand why, but it was out of character.
So, you didn't understand my intentions, and now you're assuming the worst. Seems pretty unreasonable if you ask me.
He still won't admit it.
The biggest question I have right now is, if the Grim Reaper is impersonating Alosha, then where's the real Alosha?
Bro. Bro, I don't know. Yeah, I get that. Which one is the most likely of all of these, though? After the performance when investigating the snowstorm, I mean, I guess. I don't know how this would make sense. This is a basic answer. I'm gonna go with this. Yeah,
That's
okay.
right. This was the moment, right at the start, before any victims had even... When all this began, right after the performance ended and the snowstorm began to pick up, no one suspected. It wasn't until we discovered the bodies the morning after that we realized something. But it's clear now that the oddities actually started earlier than that, when Dimov walked into the snowstorm and never came back.
Right. So Mr. Dimov was
Oh,
the first victim,
right.
not Sobolova and Torgov.
The guy who went to go get the blankets.
And if we pinpoint that moment as the beginning of this, Alosha, you are the only person who walked into the snowstorm and came back without the help of Vodyanitsa's Requiem.
More precisely, Alosha never came back at all. The one who came back was the Grim Reaper.
Not bad. Well, since you've backed me into a corner, I suppose there's no point in keeping up the act anymore.
Oh my god, it's her in the fucking flesh, bro. Oh shit, bro. Oh, one of the heavenly principles right in front of me, bro.
You're the Grim Reaper?
I am no such tired cliché. Mortals should address me as the ruler of death. Before being wiped out for good, you identified the two deceased, and even sensed my presence. A commendable achievement.
I heard you can ferry souls. Those deaths each night.
Your initial conclusion was correct. Due to the existence of the two deceased, the ley lines yearned to reclaim. Every night they devoured an equal number of souls to fill the void. This required no intervention from me. Though of course... Here, take a look. That takes care of today's too. Don't get so worked up. You are already dead, and your souls must return to the ley lines.
I know we're already dead. You murdered us, didn't you?
Murdered? No. Murder is when mortals usurp my authority. Death is my jurisdiction. If I require someone to die, I need not resort to such laborious methods as murder. You simply met the criteria to trigger my curse of death.
I know about the curse of immortality. So there's another death You cursed us? When?
So often, humans pray to me, begging to know when their death will come, and what form it will take. But few people ask why. If you must have an answer, know that death comes simply because one's time has come.
So you're not gonna tell us the truth?
Hold your tongue. By all rights, you shouldn't even be allowed to speak with me. Those angels from the past are to blame for the reckless renovation of the ley lines here. It's made my work on this occasion infuriatingly complicated.
Work? So trapping us here, making us watch our friends die, that's just another day at work for you?
You clearly have a lot of questions. Fine. As a reward for your remarkable accomplishments over the past few days, I shall answer a few of your inquiries. After the physical body dies, the soul must return to the ley lines for that person's death to be considered complete.
He's just a lesbian now.
My work encompasses the entire process of death, including, naturally, the guiding of souls into the ley lines, with which you are now so familiar. You must also be rather familiar with Natlan's Night Kingdom, I presume? It was I who supported the creation of the Night Kingdom. Here, too, the ley lines connected to the theater underwent some modifications. The angels hoped to make them capable of accommodating the souls, but this actually hindered their ability to accept ordinary souls to some degree. This effect manifested itself after you died from the curse in the theater, leaving you stranded in the afterlife, unable to achieve a complete death. But if souls who die from the curse of death fail to return to the ley lines within a short window of time, they will miss their chance for good. Then, they will remain forever suspended between life and death, no longer subject to the authorities of either.
So if you don't resolve this matter soon, and see all our souls return to the ley lines before long, we'll escape your control.
Mitya Sharp. This must be what Renova was worried might happen, and the reason she got involved to begin with. But if you have the authority to guide souls, why didn't you just show yourself and get it over with? Why hide among us in the form of Alosha?
You seek to understand the mind of a god. Very well. I'll tell you. This is a theater, and I decided I wanted to watch a show about death. That's why I encouraged you to take the events to the stage. I found myself getting quite immersed. I suppose the entertainment you provided makes up for all the trouble you've caused me by being so defiant in the face of death. There. Are you happy with my answer?
Can't say I am.
Really? But it fits the stereotypes you humans have about gods.
Just moments ago, you were complaining about how infuriatingly complicated your work here has been. Work is work, I get it. There are times when it's a huge pain, but you just have to get it done, right?
That's a rather unique perspective for a human. You are in fact correct. There is a pain point in this case. Due to the obstruction in the theater's ley lines, there is a hard limit on the number of souls they can receive each day, making it impossible for me to ferry all your souls at once. Revealing my identity too soon would inevitably have led to futile resistance, and there was a risk that any souls who chose to run would disappear. Then there was the issue of the 2 lost souls you called the deceased. The way you resolved that quandary was all part of my design.
That's what I don't understand. If all of us were souls of the dead, what made their presence among us special?
For centuries, they have refused to return to the ley lines, exploiting the issues created by the angel civilization to resist being drawn in. Centuries of obsession accumulated during this process. You may think of this obsession as the resentment of the dead. And in this quantity, it reached the point where I could not afford to leave it unchecked. But the only way to fix it was to help them acknowledge their own deaths, make peace with their regrets. Only then, with my guidance, could they finally return to the ley lines. Otherwise, you would not like to know what the consequences would have been.
I vaguely remember seeing Patashka, but in the most terrifying form. Was that in a dream?
I see your dreams brought you many revelations. So you see, death in fact grants wisdom to mortals. Souls connect to all things in the world, and see the chain of cause and effect between them. Anyway, giving psychological counseling to lost souls is not my strong suit. That is more of an angel's role. It was something I could not resolve directly using my authority, so I decided it was easier to leave the bomb defusal to you. Meanwhile, of course, their presence caused the souls of other members of your party to return to the ley lines each night. From where, as both issues slowly resolved one another without me having to lift a finger, all I had to do was stay close by and keep the situation under control. And, of course, while I was at it, I thoroughly enjoyed watching this drama, dealing with death from a mortal perspective, play out on the stage.
Sounds like you had it all figured out, Grim Reaper. I just did the math. You said there's a hard limit to the number of souls the ley lines here can receive each day. It's 2, isn't it?
That much is obvious, even to a fool.
It's time to review this whole affair. If the ley lines can only take in 2 people per day, I need to go over the deaths from these past few days again. Looking back now, none of us had the faintest idea at the time. From the moment that staff member named Demoff walked into the snowstorm, the incident had already begun.
Okay, day 1 was these 2, right?
No. Let me...
Am I tweaking? Are we talking Alyosha first? Right, yeah. Right, okay.
Alyosha was the second to walk into the snowstorm after Demoff took during this process.
Okay.
During our first night in the theater, everyone was caught up in the novelty of it all. No one could have expected there would be victims the very next morning. Despite all the confusion, and with the help of hindsight, we finally began to realize that something was amiss with the snowstorm. The ley lines devoured Torgov and Sobolova on the first night.
Then it was the 2
Odette and I
employee
spoke a lot
workers.
that night. 3 people were on watch, but in the morning, we discovered that someone had fallen victim all the same. The deaths of Kulish and Rampanak, unexplainable phenomena occurred one after... Later, we discovered that there seemed to be an extra person among us, and subsequently discovered the existence of the deceased.
So this was Shram and Valerie, right?
Mr. Shram realized he was the deceased and walked into the snowstorm to return to the ley lines of his own. He thought it was all over, but Mr. Valeri's death was a rude awakening for everyone. A lot happened today. Mr. Valeri's death led us to discover the connection between the number of deceased and the number of victims.
Dude, so convenient did she play this in the fact that she needed to have 2 go every day, and she also made it so the ones that we thought were dead would go, and then she'd just kill the other one. Or she'd whisk the other one away to the ley lines, whatever. Obviously she's smart. She's a fucking god.
The fact that there was more than one deceased seemed to bring us back to square one. Odette revealed some information she had been keeping to herself. Vodyanitsa was swallowed by the ley lines in her sleep. As it happened, Petashka filled the void left by Mitya's return from the ley line. The girl I thought was child sister Tony. Come to think of it, Petashka was and Renova, unaware that Mitya would return, was concerned that her soul would overflow from the ley lines. That's why she used Alosha's voice to try and looking back, I suppose that was an early slip-up on her.
I didn't see that coming.
No one could have expected anyone who walked into the snowstorm to return. But just after nightfall, Mitya returned, bringing crucial information with him. Various truths began to surface, including that all of us were already dead, and that the ruler of death was here among us. Then, after revealing her true form, Renova callously claimed 2 souls. In fact, everyone was already dead by the time we took the photo. And in the days since, we've experienced many. Now, only Mitya and I remain. And the true culprit that covers everything.
Your work isn't finished here yet, is it? The Traveler and I are still standing here.
The Water Imp's song threw things off a little, but it is of no consequence. The ley lines have already anchored your soul, and the first ray of light tomorrow morning will take you back.
So the reunion in the night that Vodyanitsa mentioned, I suppose that was never meant to be a permanent reunion.
That just leaves you, Traveler. My power only allows me to temporarily separate your soul from your body. The ley lines of Tevat would not accept you, and your soul is firmly anchored to your body by your will, for a descender like you, who is not bound by Tevat's rules. Your death can only be brought through the most violent of means. I have no interest in involving myself with descenders. For now. Although, this may change if Asmodee remains missing, or you insist on interfering with our affairs.
One last question then. All our struggles and sacrifices here, they were meaningless from the very beginning, weren't they?
Death abides no reason. Besides, what you call sacrifice is merely a concept created by humanity. To me, it is nothing more than a self-indulgent charade in the face of death. Mere mortals fantasizing that their actions could reclaim something from my grasp. A truly laughable idea.
Grim Reaper, you really know how to get on my nerves.
I'm not here to ingratiate myself with you. I kill merely because your deaths are necessary.
Oh, you've made that quite clear. But humans don't take well to being scorned. Not even by the gods.
This is futile. You must know that you are powerless against me in my own domain. I suggest that you save your strength.
For what? Maybe we can't change anything. But if nothing else, we can at least teach you to have some respect for the dead.
Audacious.
What the fuck? Dude, full body chills, bro. Full body chills, man. Do they remember? Do they remember?
How are you holding up, Odette?
What happened to me?
How much do you remember?
What do you mean?
No one remembers. It's only gonna be Mitya, and Aether that remember.
What happened?
Has Odette already forgotten?
Renova wanted to do a bit of roleplay.
Mitya?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't you remember anything?
Yeah, I remember now, comrade. Looks like we guessed right. Just like me when Odette found me at the Armory Palace. For some reason, everyone killed by the Ruler of Death eventually came back to life, just with one catch. They forgot what happened while they were dead.
Oh, it is the exact same thing that happened.
Odette and the others have already forgotten everything. Why were you able to remember this time?
Could this be the reason? You said this is the Ruler of Death's symbol, right?
I don't see anything there.
You don't? Huh. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I carved this into my hand in the afterlife. Does that mean I carved this symbol into my soul? What an unsettling thought. Still, at least I get to remember what happened. What about you, though? The Ruler of Death mentioned that you're a descender?
A full explanation would get complicated very quickly. But that's essentially it.
Well then, now that it's all over, let's figure out what we've learned. The first thing I notice is that everything here is precisely as we left it, right before our deaths. This confirms that time passes differently in the afterlife than in the real world.
They say that right before death, time slows down, and your whole life flashes before your eyes.
That must be how you know you have one foot in the afterlife by that point. Anyway, clearly the This also aligns with previous reports of widespread temporary memory loss among the Armory Palace personnel. Now it seems likely that those were all brief deaths caused by to those unaware of the truth, dying and coming back to life must feel similar to a short bout of catatonia. This leaves me with a couple big questions. What are the conditions that trigger this so-called curse of death? And why are we resurrected after we die?
If nothing else, I think it shows that killing us wasn't her ultimate goal. We still don't know her true reasons for subjecting us to death.
Right. This time only got complicated because of the situation with the theater's ley lines. That's why she had to approach it differently. If the previous incidents of Come to think of it, I can't remember what it was, but... sorry, Traveler. I'll catch up with you again later. Right now, I have to make a trip back to the Armory Palace.
Sir, if I may, no one of your description has ever shown up in my investigations into Mr. Mitya's flight. Yet, you two seem very familiar with each other. And, by the way, have we ever crossed paths? Forgive the presumptuousness, but I feel a vague and indescribable sense of familiarity about you.
I can explain everything. Could you help me gather everyone in the theater in one place?
Mr. Door! Mr. Door! We love you, Mr. Door.
Shuganov really is going to shut down the factory. I guess this theater incident actually did us some good after all. So, you said I promised to take you to the Armory Palace while we were in the afterlife, yes? I believe you. I think I even have a vague Agreed. Let's check in on her first. The whole reason for our trip to the Armory Palace anyway.
I can't lie, I don't even know how this act ends yet, and this might be my favorite that they've done. This has been fucking insane. This has been so fucking insane. Oh my god, man. Holy. Dude, we're not even at the end yet. This isn't even it. Dude, this is the first part of SNEZHNAYA. Oh my god. Shut the fuck up. Sandrone, not now, honey. Holy moly, bro. Oh, fuck.
I'm finally back, even though a long time has passed from my perspective.
Nice oculi, thank you. I didn't want to get it.
See Paimon again.
Wait. The atmosphere here feels off. Shh. Stay quiet.
Have we still not been able to notify Child yet? We need new orders. What? I'm so sorry. Under the circumstances, there was really nothing we could do.
Tell me, what happened to Paimon?
It was the Jester. He came here in person and escorted Miss Paimon away. He's the director of the Fatui. His authority supersedes all others and cannot be questioned.
How long ago did he leave? And what was Paimon's status?
It was about an hour ago. Miss Paimon was fast asleep at the time. The Jester simply walked off with her as—
Do you know where they went?
The Armory Palace, most likely. Lord Piero, the Jester, has been overseeing the experiments there lately, keeping a close eye on their progress. Everyone in the Fatui has heard about it by now. I'm surprised he came in person. Whatever his reason for taking Paimon—
Then lead the way, Odette.
Okay, let's go. It's just up ahead.
No, I'll go alone. You know I'm planning to force my way in. You're with—
I was hardly planning on taking you through the official channels anyway. I'm here to force my way in, just like you. I may be a Fatus, but I'm also Lelik, enemy of Project Stuzha. Paimon's safety is paramount right now. With me around, you'll have an extra pair of hands. There might be devices inside that are easier for an insider to deal with.
If you say so.
Let's go. There's no time to hesitate.
I love me a good infiltration.
Hey, who are you? This part of the Armory Palace is under restricted access. What do you think you're doing?
No questions, please. We're short on time.
I'll make short work of you.
Our little secret. Emerge, right now, right here. I'm always watching. Life goes on. The waltz of the snowflakes. Together. Trespass at your peril. Shadow me. Opening box of a dead tricks. Right now, right here. Emerge. I think now. A brief respite. Take a break. Behold Her Majesty's teachings.
Feeling a level of anxiety I haven't felt in gaming in a long while.
Do you have a pass? Where are you coming from? So, you're intruders, huh? Don't blame me for what happens next!
How tired.
Sorry, fellas.
Pick up the pace.
Get off! Sandrone, please.
Kind of ironic that I'm raiding this place with a fucking harbinger.
This place is much bigger than I imagined.
They're conducting top secret research after all. The deeper it's hidden, the better, is standard Fatui logic.
The style doesn't really look like the Fatui's handiwork, though.
They must have requisitioned some structures from a past civilization. It also serves as a bit of a disguise.
Looks like we're in for intruders! Stay alert!
Fuck.
Now you've got my attention. Nothing lasts forever. Begone! Heaven's will, made mine.
Intruders? Don't come in.
Just what are you guys trying to do here?
Short work of your skull!
Together, witness the snow swan's grace. Right here, right now, emerge.
Such defiance. How tired
Mission time, but it's your skull!
Come on, keep up.
No one interferes with the jester's work.
Except for me, bitch ass.
Guys, right here. A sight to behold.
Oh, he's already dead. Sorry. Maybe if I show up as Sandrone, he'll like be like, "Oh, it's just Sandrone. It's fine."
Looks like no one's guarding this place.
Wrong.
There's something off about that decoration over there. Look out!
Let's deal with these before we move on.
What do you mean attack to destroy them? You want me to go over there and beat it up? Is that what you're asking me to do?
How tiresome.
Oh, you are asking me to go over here and beat it up. I see.
Go. Emerge, right now.
I
think not.
Help. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Ugh. I gotta be I'm breaking ankles, bro.
Secret. Together. Pirouette. Come on, keep up.
The researchers here probably don't know that we're uninvited guests. Let's try not to hurt them.
Hmm? What's the big star from the theater doing here?
That's Miss Odette. She's a member of the Fatui. Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Was the whole reason for
Holy
to support the
fuck.
research here at the Armory Palace? Just what are the Fatui and the Tsaritsa planning?
If they're trying to if they're trying to fight the Heavenly Principles, then it would make sense for Jester to take Paimon if Paimon was associated with the Heavenly Principles. As Mode's missing, the fucking theory that Paimon is the unknown god could very easily have been right all along. Like, we joked about it being so obvious, but it genuinely, like, now that we're here, it makes easy sense, really. It really does. But it's just like, how did Asmodee end up fragmented into whatever Paimon is? Is she really a Fae?
Whoa, who are you? Never seen you around.
Don't worry about me, brother. What the fuck is going on down here? They are doing some crazy shit.
Maybe using the power of this prism could help?
Uh-oh. Please. Thank you. I didn't realize there was no ground there.
I think I see some images.
It's the prism's power at play, causing images of the past to reappear, albeit only as illusions.
Paimon. And the Jester. Is this another scene from the past?
Yes. It looks quite old, though. I don't think it happened in the recent past.
What do you mean it didn't happen in the recent past?
The source seems to be the Armory Palace. They must have started some large-scale experiment.
Wait, what if this has something to do with Paimon? We need to hurry!
Bro. Oh, bro. The effects on my screen right now, bro.
The Armory Palace is just up ahead.
Paimon, please be okay.
What's up, gang? Hey, we're just here for a tour.
Emerge right here. Such defiance.
Do I even need to fight all y'all? I probably don't, right? I could just like go. I take joy in killing things in this game, though, so I will kill everything.
What's going on? Wait, I remember this feeling. It's the curse of death. No, not now. Why is the curse of death striking again? Oh, Dad.
Bro, Renova.
Is this the afterlife again? I need to find a way back to reality. Is that Odette's core Ignis? Could that be what just woke me up?
My fucking stairs, bruh. Rosaline? Surely there's no way. Rosaline. No, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Bro, there's no way. Surely, right? There's not like I'm jumping. There's just no way. It's not possible. It's not possible. This is some Fez shit that is going on right now. Bro. And then I crawl. This is fucking cool. This is kind of cool. I might seem like a Genshin glazer right now, but this is cool. Bro. What the fuck?
Odette? Odette! No signs of life. But did Odette intentionally use her core Ignis to guide my soul? Thank you, Odette. If not for you, but I'm sorry. Sure enough, everyone here has been affected by the curse. Paimon! Paimon! No, wait. Paimon probably didn't escape Renova's curse either. She won't be able to respond to me right now. I'll have to find her myself.
Fucking hell, man. Dude.
Mitya! Is this the laboratory he works in? What happened here to trigger the curse of death again so soon? I'll have to ask him when he wakes up. Finding Paimon has to take priority now.
This way? There she is.
Found her. Paimon really is here.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck, bro. Oh fuck. Hello, man. I am just here.
Do you?
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
You've already been involved in one mass death, and now you show up at the scene of another. This might have passed for a coincidence the first time, but a second time? Am I to assume you are intentionally interfering in SNEZHNAYA's affairs?
Are you working with them? To overthrow the heavenly principles? Would that make any sense?
Judging by your expression, it seems that you understand little of what is going on here. In that case, a word to the wise. A civilization that fails to learn its lesson constantly depletes its own worth. It will one day lose any reason for its existence, and as a descender, you are perfectly suited to be the lifeline to which a dying civilization might desperately cling.
No advice needed. I'll make my own judgments.
Suit yourself. When the day of reckoning arrives, not even a descender can hope to escape unscathed. The time for resurrection fast approaches. The mortals here are not yet worthy to behold my form. So that will be all for today. That thing is coming with me. You awoke sooner than I thought. The curse of immortality is stubborn, unable to enter the ley lines, yet not content to remain a spirit.
Ruler of death, what do you want?
You perplex me. Both you and you.
You don't have to point at us.
That thing may be a creation of Celestia, but it possesses none of Celestia's power, let alone authority. Your obsession with it baffles me. No matter, the resurrection will soon begin. It's worthless anyway. I'll reclaim it next time.
Hey, who says there will be a next time?
You gotta understand, bro, what you're fighting against here.
I missed you, Paimon.
Stop. No, you're gonna fuck me up, bro. You can't. No. Stop. A lot just happened, okay? A lot just happened. Like, a lot. Whoa. Oh my god. Yeah, Piero, brother. You got some fucking explaining to do, big man.
What are you talking about? We haven't even been apart for that long.
Oh, dude, but Ether in the fucking... Dude, in the fucking... in the fucking purgatory-ass theater that he had to go through, this has been so long for him. And they've been together, like, they never, ever, ever are apart.
It was different this time. You seem to be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, Paimon's back in tip-top condition. It's the weirdest thing. Paimon fell asleep earlier, and when she woke up, the jester and that guy talking to him used some kind of energy on Paimon. And she could kind of feel it canceling out that other thing that was making her feel...
So, Mitya helped too?
Apologies for leaving in such a hurry at the theater earlier. I was in a rush to verify some theories. Rest assured that your companion is perfectly safe. We reversed the effects that the experimental energy had on her. The jester specifically instructed me to do so.
I suppose this is our first official meeting, traveler. I could not let Paimon suffer in her condition for a moment longer, and so I simply took her without explanation.
But why would a big shot like you care about what happens to Paimon?
As I said when you first arrived in SNEZHNAYA, we once spent some time together.
Oh yeah, you did mention that. And Paimon did think you seemed strangely familiar.
I'm afraid the reminiscing will have to wait. Mitya, let us continue with the report. What conclusions, if any, did you reach from conducting the final experiment of our energy research ahead of schedule?
The good news is, my hypothesis regarding the ruler of death has been verified. As for the bad news, I recommend we suspend the experiments and Project Mistleton until further notice. Currently, we have no means with which to make a breakthrough. I say this...
I will trust your judgment. We shall put the project on hold until the ruler of death has been eliminated.
Wait, what are you guys talking about? You want...
By whatever means necessary, so long as it removes the threat she poses to us. Until then, everything we do will be in vain. After what just happened, I've ascertained Renova's goal. Or rather, the trigger condition for the Curse of Death.
Okay, let's hear it.
What she's doing is blocking SNEZHNAYA's technological progress, preventing us from possessing any means with which to threaten the heavenly principles.
The reason everyone died at the theater is because Mitya was about to make a breakthrough on his fucking... the shit he was about to write down. Oh my fucking god, bro. Whoa. Holy shit. Oh, that's insane. Oh, that's so insane. She picked up on the fact that he was about to have a fucking breakthrough and she killed everyone. Whoa, bro. But it was such an inconvenient place for it to happen. But she still had to trigger the Curse of Death. And because the Traveler was there, everything has been spun into everyone got a second chance. And they remembered what happened, and that is why the breakthrough is happening now. Wow. Oh, yo. Come on. What the fuck, man?
Just like the little lapdog she is.
Oh my fucking god.
So, any ideas, research, or experiments that lead to technological progress can trigger the curse. Just now, for instance, I was set to launch a final phase energy experiment ahead of schedule. If the experiment was as expected, though, the moment the experiment began, all the researchers, technicians, all that effort, not to mention the energy and materials we relied on Project SNEZHNAYA to gather for us, went to waste.
Does that mean something similar happened when we were at the theater?
That's right. During the performance, I thought of an important breakthrough regarding the experiment, and wound up dragging everyone into
Bro, holy fuck.
So the nature of the curse seems to be something like When moments of technological progress occur, all life in the vicinity is taken.
What a violent method!
Of course, that meant the curse was normally limited to the Armory Palace, since outsiders are forbidden from entering until Odette came along. I believe she was the first witness. The curse of death was triggered just before she infiltrated the Armory Palace that day.
Right.
But you mentioned something about a final state.
That's right. Even with the gods locking certain key components out of reach, humanity can still advance technology in increment. But, as I'm sure Renova anticipated, even incremental progress has its limits. A point where the truth you're seeking must be put to the test.
You mean the experiment you were...
Yes, we were at a critical juncture, a moment where the quantitative was about to translate into fundamental qualitative change. With this single experiment, but now, after already being forced to fumble around in the dark all this time, as long as Renova's curse of death persists, we won't be able to advance the experiment or obtain any results.
And with Project SNEZHNAYA having been in effect all this time, at our nation's current strength, repeated trial and error is simply unsustainable. Only by eliminating Renova first will it be possible to continue advancing our plans.
We're gonna fight a god. We're gonna fight a real god.
She's the ruler of death! She can just kill whoever she wants, right?
We'll see. But one thing's for sure. She definitely can't just do whatever she wants.
Yep.
The best proof of that is me.
You're saying...
Wouldn't it be easier to just kill all of us researchers for good? Why resurrect us over and over again? Why let us advance our technology to this point?
So, you're saying...
Maybe she doesn't have as much control over the ley lines and the souls as we thought.
Exactly. And I think that's where the key to our breakthrough lies.
Regardless, the ruler of death has always been an obstacle we must overcome. Our goal is the heavenly principles.
The Fatui want to challenge the heavenly principles?
For a long time, I've had a vague suspicion the Fatui and the Tsaritsa were targeting the heavenly principles.
Yeah, we've been known. We've been known. Since about the third Gnosis that got taken, we were like, I think they want to fight the gods.
Hearing the Jester admit it is still a shock. No wonder the Tsaritsa's goal has always been kept a secret from the people. What kind of road will that lead SNEZHNAYA down?
In that case... Lord Jester, I would like to request some leave. I'd like some time to organize my thoughts and go over the data.
Granted. Get some rest, put the experiment out of your mind, and take care that the curse of death doesn't... While there is yet time, allow me to offer you my hospitality, honored guest of SNEZHNAYA.
Bro, we're getting one of these. We're getting one of these in the first act. Or the second act, sorry. God damn, man.
I remember hearing the term Mistleton from Columbina.
Yeah! Paimon wanted to ask about...
Can you be my dad?
What is it? Paimon's heard of Project SNEZHNAYA.
As you know, Project SNEZHNAYA is a series of measures enacted to consolidate our nation's resources.
Okay, Project Mistleton is like the
Many of the
main...
things you have encountered thus far are essentially. This includes the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau in Notri. Researching...
And that's a weapon built for the final battle against...
Huh? How did you know that?
I was given some intel, and I made some deductions.
Wait. You must mean that thing over there. Oh.
Kuvaki alone will not break through Celestia's defenses. The heavenly principles are no doubt accustomed to combating the power of the light realm, and elemental energy is simply the power of the human realm, converted to that form by the heavenly principles themselves. For now, therefore, we have set our sights on the form of energy associated with the third descender and the stellar linchpins.
Right.
You could say that by reverse engineering the stellar linchpins to extract the energy within,
The Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau. Projects... And it looks like your plan is almost complete.
Her Majesty the Tsaritsa has embarked upon an expedition to vanquish a monster. Were it it not for this, I imagine she would have...
Seems like the powers that be in SNEZHNAYA don't intend to hold my past conflicts with the Fatui against me.
No, because essentially, Ether could be the key to what they're trying to accomplish, so they want to be buddy-buddy with them as much as they can be. But realistically, it's really like we thought all along, where the Fatui aren't inherently evil. It just depends on what your perception of the right versus wrong thing could be. And I think, to be honest, like, their view is that the heavenly principles are the problem. They're the ones limiting everything. So they want to challenge that. Which is realistically no different than challenging... Well, them challenging the heavenly principles is no different than, like, a Descender challenging an Archon. Like what we did in, like, Inazuma, for example. Or something like that. Like, or similar to what happened in Fontaine, too. There's so many layers to this. But, like, I kind of knew all along that the Fatui aren't inherently evil. Again, it just depends on where you sit on the spectrum of, do you side with the Archons? Or do you side with the... Obviously, there are some Archons that do side with the idea of the Fatui and what they're doing, like Moika, for example, and Nahida, where they, like, basically willingly handed over... Oh, and Yai Miko, just giving the Fatui the fucking the Gnosis for, like, yeah, you can take it. So, yeah, I mean, they all suck low-key. I don't think they all suck. There are some good people within all of the... Or if you're just talking about the Archons... If we're talking about the Archons, I don't know. Then again, Focalor wasn't really the problem either. She usurped the heavenly principles in her own way to kill herself. So, like, I think there's a lot to be said about that too. Obviously, she did not agree with them either, which is probably why she was so willing to pass down her Gnosis. Man.
The Harbingers have been granted significant autonomy in retrieving the Gnosis. But by the same token, they do not completely represent SNEZHNAYA's...
You read my mind.
Speaking of the Gnosis, Paimon's been dying to ask this question since...
The Gnosis will undoubtedly serve as a key bargaining chip when she confronts the heavenly principles. Beyond that, you had best ask the Tsaritsa herself.
What do you mean? Not sure. Don't you...
Taking on the heavenly principles is something most people wouldn't even entertain in their wildest fantasies. What?
Into that today, civilization is nothing but an illusion. Something whose very existence, our civilization, may very well be destroyed in the struggle. But as things stand, the heavenly principles could choose to negate our existence on a passing whim.
Very true.
Only by changing the state of affairs, only by overthrowing the heavenly principles, can our civilization truly be said to have taken root. Otherwise, the fate of the people of Conria and Hyperborea is a cycle doomed to repeat itself.
Accepting potential destruction in return for getting to control your own fate.
Furthermore, perhaps this is still somewhat difficult.
Huh? All of them? Paimon knows about...
Then the birth of the Hilly Churls, the rules of Natlan's Ode of Resurrection, those are curses too? For Rena's long life's...
Yes. Even a god's love for humanity is a curse the heavenly prince...
What?
The Tsaritsa has always had ample reason to... If she can seize their authority, she will reconstruct the entire world. And when that time comes, humanity will be completely liberated from curses and lies. Look forward to it. It will be a world beyond your imagination. Though the ordinary people of SNEZHNAYA may not understand these details, in this frigid land locked in a ceaseless struggle, we all believe that standing in solidarity with the Tsaritsa in our shared struggle will surely usher in a new and better world.
Man, you can't really, like... Morally, it's like, yeah, this is, like, an interestingly crazy thing to do, but... Good lord.
Paimon really doesn't remember. He's basically a stranger.
Allow me to explain. The reason Paimon reacted to the anti-Celestia energy is because she comes from Celestia herself. More specifically, she is one of its creations.
Paimon? A creation of Celestia?
Oh, right. I was blinded by anger earlier, but thinking back on it...
As you know, the lunar fragments in Nodcry were pulled down from the sky, but the first application of this technology was in Conria, over 500 years ago. I used this technology upon the heavens, and the response I received was none other than Paimon, descending from Celestia. I presented her to the Vinster King, but he took no interest in this gift, nor did it satisfy him. Paimon then took up temporary residence in my palace until, of course, the arrival of the Cataclysm.
Wait, Paimon's a little confused. You're talking about things that happened. Paimon doesn't remember any of that.
Having lived through the Cataclysm, perhaps you too were burdened with some manner of curse. Although, losing your memories would indeed be the smallest price I've ever seen paid.
But it's not just her memories from Conria. Paimon doesn't even know how she spent the last 500 years. What was Paimon like back in Conria? Did she know a whole lot because she came from Celestia?
Unfortunately, when you arrived in Conria, your consciousness was like that of a newborn infant. During the time you lived in Conria, your personality was no different from how it is now.
Ah, man! Paimon's plan to get her memories back and become super smart is ruined before it could even start. You know, even though Paimon lost her memories, she still feels weirdly close to you for some reason.
On the contrary, I completely ignored your existence. I was entirely, but now as I see it, it is as if you are the only sane thing that survived that era of insanity. And thus...
Noted. Man, Paimon's gotta stop projecting friendship on everyone she meets. But, Traveler? Even though you know Paimon's some creation of Celestia now, you still want her, right?
We're not gonna send you anywhere. You're fine.
That's a relief. Paimon's just learning about this too.
Thank you for telling me so much. I'm a bit surprised, honestly.
Given the circumstances, the Fatui need not hide anything from our allies.
Allies?
To advance Project Mistleton, we must first resolve our issue with the Ruler of Death. And if I presume correctly...
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Of letting her actions go unpunished.
That's right. Ever since she said she intends to reclaim Paimon when we next meet, I figured reconciliation was out of the question.
Against an opponent of this caliber, deliberating over our allegiances would waste time we do not have.
It's true.
You're going to challenge the Ruler of Death? Just for Paimon? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, gee. Now Paimon doesn't even know what to say. Anyway, Paimon's super touched.
The Tsaritsa will return in triumph in short order, and the Fatui shall hold internal discussions regarding the enemy. The time for us to meet again will come very soon.
Got it. Thanks for your help with Paimon. I'll be sure to look after her for you.
There was just one other thing. Well, it's just a request, really.
Paimon wants to see the Paimon wants to see the bazooka.
Of course, Paimon knows it's top secret and stuff, but she just had to ask.
Certainly you may.
Oh, for real? Actually, maybe it's best not to.
While the technology is not yet fully developed, it has nevertheless reached the stage where Celestia's creations are
Paimon wants to see your blicky.
and that
Oh, wow. No wonder.
Damn. Damn. We're gonna get to hold that thing at some point, aren't we?
Paimon? You're okay. Thank goodness. You look well.
I have a feeling we're gonna be the one wielding that.
Long story short, yep.
That's right. When I woke up, I wanted to go in after you, but the guards had woken up as well. So I returned the way I came and waited for you here.
It was thanks to you that my soul found its way back to my body so...
Huh. That actually worked? Nice. I just figured I'd try my luck when that ominous feeling struck me. Really, you should be thanking this thing instead.
Should be thanking Rosaline.
Anyway, and now that things here are all taken care of,
Ah, Director Chuganov, you're back. We just received notice that Project SNEZHNAYA has been suspended. This is the preliminary plan. In addition to expanding production capacity, we've also discussed feasible layoff plans to optimize. Our calculations indicate that the factory's profits will increase by at least 30%.
That won't be necessary. Leave the energy for those who need it. Whether they use it just to get by or to run a business, that's up to them. Start preparing to halt production and lay off the staff. Make sure the workers are able to land on their feet and that they are duly compensated. Thank you all for your hard work during this time.
Am I hearing you right? Why?
I just suddenly don't want to do this anymore. Huh. Does there have to be a reason? Iskra, it's time to rest.
Dear esteemed members of the Rokot, given the effects of Lelik's radical actions upon our organization's reputation and social stability, a decision has been made to considering that Lelik did what they did for the benefit of the people. The Rokot has nevertheless negotiated with the authorities. Lelik will be suspended for a period of time. Depending on their future performance, they may be allowed to adopt a new codename and continue. The purpose of this notice is to remind everyone once again that motives, and even with Project SNEZHNAYA's suspension and our interim operational victory, we must guard against complacency and rashness and work to we act only for the greater glory and solidarity of our nation. May the aurora shine ever on.
We act only for the greater glory and solidarity of our nation. May the aurora shine ever on. Looks like it's finally over.
You mean for us?
Just thinking out loud, I've never seen the SNEZHNA Gradvecha so lively before.
I never once thought I'd come here. But I understand everything now, Rosaline.
Are you serious? Again, I just got full body chills. I heard the music and realized what's happening at the same time, and full body chills again. Oh man. How could she possibly have a tomb?
I've seen Spirit Seeker performed many times, including by your mother.
Why do you bring that up all of a sudden?
Even though the choreography is always identical, every dancer finds a way to make it her own.
If you don't mind.
just want to take a picture real quick.
So you actually want to talk to me about ballet?
I just think it would be a pity if the dance was lost to history. She didn't teach it to you, did she?
That was an unusually subtle taunt for you.
We embraced one another on the snow-swept plains, melting the ruthlessness of time. But when our bodies, in pieces, are cast to the winds, what of our love will remain behind?
Don't tell me you can't sing.
Shush. I understand her hatred. The Fatui robbed her of the life she should have had. I never opposed her dancing. Yet still I became an enemy of her ballet. I'll just keep my distance. Many despise me. I'm used to it.
You're certainly not one to shy away from confrontation. But children, they need a different approach.
I'm hardly the most maternal figure.
Yet, she is a child. In my experience, while a father commands authority, he must still yield to love. You should tell her what you think about her dancing. Odette will soon take the stage at the Koralyevsky Theater. This could be your chance.
Geonosis secured. It went smoothly. I'll be there. Have them send me an invitation.
Sadly, things didn't work out. Her final words are inside that block of ice.
This? Aren't these for monitoring her subordinates?
Not yours. This one isn't her witch's flame, but my two worlds' flames. The two worlds' flames can burn away memories. It was my parting gift to Rosaline.
If all goes to plan, she and I will both live to see the Tsaritsa succeed. I believe she'll find peace. But if anything happens to me, she needn't follow in my footsteps. The cryo-energy will fade away in time. Then the two worlds' flames will burn away all memories of the Fatui. She'll be free to dance. She deserves this.
I will handle the aftermath. The choice is yours, child.
Fresh air at last! Paimon's head isn't spinning anymore, and the fever's all gone. Paimon's finally free to fly again!
Holy fuck, man.
Oh, it's nice to finally know where Paimon came from, too. It did make, like, who cares if Paimon's a creation of Celestia? She's probably not anyone that important. Probably just, and like you said, this doesn't have to change anything between us. You're not gonna just... Hey!
You've spent the last few days lying in bed and stuffing your face. I didn't think you'd be able to fly this fast.
Says who? Paimon's as agile as ever. They don't call her White Floaty for nothing. Paimon originally wanted to check out the bookstores in SNEZHNAYA, but she's more in the mood for flying around right now, so... Wait! They've got light novels from Yai Publishing House here, too! Huh? The local SNEZHNAYA books look pretty interesting, too, but
I thought you were in the mood for flying around.
Paimon can read while she flies. Hey, look at these two dolls. Which do you like better? All right.
Oh, I thought we were only getting one.
There you are. Thanks for visiting.
Paimon will grab this and then... Huh?
It's a Matryoshka. It's a Matryoshka doll.
How many layers does this thing have?
That bitch is in the floor.
What are you laughing at?
That bitch is in the floor back there.
You knew all along, didn't you?
She's in the ground. That bitch is in the ground. That woman is in the floor.
A whole bunch of people are gathered over by the portal. Hey, look! That looks like Tartaglia! Hey, Tartaglia!
Oh shit!
I know that voice. Of course. If it isn't Paimon...
Yeah! The jester knew what was wrong and fixed Paimon right up!
Oh, yeah. About that. That was... kind of embarrassing. Oh, right. Let me introduce you. This is my little sister, Tonya.
Ah! It's actually her.
Hello. Firstly, I'm really sorry about my brother. Sounds like he's caused you no end of trouble.
Hey now, why'd you have to start with that? Not that it isn't true, of course.
So she's the real Tonya.
She said you two didn't manage to meet up at the theater. She waited ages for me, and when I didn't show, she got a little worried and went outside.
I know, right? He didn't bother to say a word to me. I searched up and down the city for him, and he only told me about it when I finally caught him at the gates of Glupov.
I've been rushed off my feet lately, so I didn't get the chance to go home. I just figured the Traveler would fill you in.
Well, the snow was bad, and you're never late. So I was really worried about you.
I'm sorry, Tonya. I really am. I'll make it up to you somehow. Just... please don't tell Mom and Dad.
Although the mix-up led to a series of misunderstandings, it's probably for the best that the real Tonya didn't get caught up in that mess.
It's true.
Besides, it's obvious that Tartaglia isn't usually one to break a promise. He only gave his ticket to me because he had...
No, it's fine. It just meant I didn't get to see the show in the end. By the way, what did you think? You were one of the...
I would say the best is yet to come.
Huh? What kind of review is that?
Hey, look!
Oh shit! Dude. Oh my god, man. What a fucking act. Dude, what a fucking act, bro. That was fucking unbelievable. That was so unbelievably good. Oh my god. Bro, I have not felt this way about a Genshin story in a very long time. It's been a very, very long time. If ever at all. That easily takes the cake from like my favorite act, like story act that we've played so far. It beats Sumeru, it beats Fontaine. Everything about this was unbelievable. Holy fuck, man. Wow, bro. Bro, I'm low-key pissed it's over. Now I have to wait a month for 7.1.
Oh, brother.
Called back to the Zeppeljärny Palace.
Not right now. Not right now. Not right now. Oh, Paimon, I'm so glad to see you. Oh, Paimon. Oh, Paimon. Oh. It's just, there's so much more at stake here. It's not just like a nation, it's all of Tevat and the Heavenly Principles and Celestia and the fate of Conria and the Conrian people that are still alive. Like, wow. And we got through. Dude, I played like, that was one act and it felt like 3. It felt like 3. Like, holy fucking shit, man. I can't lie, the whole thing in the theater and the way they handled that whole thing, the gameplay aspects, the UI, everything about that was phenomenal. That was fucking unbelievably good. Like, really, really, really good. And then the way it concludes for us to realize what happened, everyone to come back, have their memories. Then we learn about Paimon, the Jester. We go down there. We see Renova for real, in the fucking flesh. Bro. Wow. Fucking wow, man. Ho-yo. Ho-yo. Let's go. This is the strongest they've started off any nation. To be fair, I think we can say we probably expected this of SNEZHNAYA. I think we knew that this was gonna... Dude, the first act has completely left my brain. None of that is even... My mental state... The first act doesn't exist anymore. For all intents and purposes. The first act did not happen. That was like a prequel to a prequel. Like, this was like the start, the real start. Man. Ugh. I can't wait, bro. I can't wait. I'm really glad that I started, like, documenting this, by the way, that I started streaming me playing through these quests. I think I'm going to until... Well... Until... I stop playing this game, probably. Because we're at the point now where it's like, yeah, you know, it's yeah. Oh, I would have been all over my screen. And you see, I'm at the point now where I'm like, I don't even want to spend any more primos on this. I know that I've already put some in. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 6, 59. Maybe I should just go to pity on this. Maybe I should. And then after that, start hoarding. But, like, let's be honest, if they drip Vodenica for 7.1, it's GG. However, part of me almost thinks that Valerie is going to end up getting dripped. And, like, maybe... I don't think Mitya will right away. But, like, I honestly, I will probably pull for Mitya, too. I like Mitya a lot. And then you got to think about the Tsaritsa and Danica and the Fae girl. Vesna? Yeah, Vesna. That's her name, right? Yeah. Whoops. Because, like, if I go look at the banner leaks, they're probably going to tell me. Vesna and Vodyanica. That makes sense. I will definitely be pulling for Vodyanica and not Vesna. Unless Vesna is unbelievable. She's a fucking Animo though, and she's probably going to be a really good DPS. I'm going to have a lot of this game to play. Chat, I'm going to have a lot of this game to play, I'll tell you that. It's hello, daddy. Sorry. My bad. I gotta be better than that. Shut the fuck up. 6, 7. 6, 7. I can't like rightfully and willfully look at that number up in the top right of my screen. It actually pisses me off. Percent off. Hold on. Whoops, I didn't mean to click that. Okay. I didn't realize I'm completely dark. Okay. Well, that's that. You know? Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm barely sure, right?
Short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull.
Okay. Well, I don't think there's anything else I can do right now. Dude, this screenshot, man.
I like
I'm so close to being able to do 10. I'll hold off.
I've taught myself to play.
I'll hold off. Alright, gang. That's gonna do it. What a fucking stream. This was unbelievable. I cannot wait for 7.1 already. I know this shit just came out, but I cannot wait for 7.1. I'm gonna spend the next couple of days probably just grinding out some primos, doing some doing the events, maybe doing some quests, exploration. You know the gist. You know the tutu. I will I don't know when I'm gonna stream again. And when I stream next, it's probably not gonna be Genshin. I don't know what it'll be. And it'll probably be on Twitch. Can I say that here? Am I allowed to do that? I don't care. Anyways, it's been real. Have a fantastic evening.